getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind New York Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind New York Basketball. And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys in the stream being a part here once again on the channel tonight. Happy Friday, everyone. So we made it to the weekends. This could be the last time we see the Knicks this season. We shall see for this matchup. The Miami Heat have yet to lose a game on their home floor in the playoffs. The Heat up 3-2 in the series for the number 8 seed, looking to close it out tonight in game number 6. The Knicks looking to force a game 7, which will be played on Monday. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell. Once again, if you guys would like to come back for future live streams here as we are getting rolling. Game number 6 coming up in a little bit. Mario, Daniel, Virgilio, welcome back in, everybody. Once again tonight, hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game here. Knicks or Heat. Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, Gabe Vincent really struggled from the perimeter the last game for the Heat. They combined to shoot just 2 for 19 from the outside. Nobody was able to take over the last game for Miami. You could tell right from the start that the Knicks wanted it. The Knicks were the more desperate type of team in the last game. Miami made it close though, as they trailed by 16 at one point. It was a wild game. The Knicks were trailing 24-14 at the end of the first quarter, and then New York went on a monster run. I believe it was 15-2. The Knicks took the lead. After that, the Knicks led for good, but Miami had a couple runs in them that they made the game close. But at the end, the Knicks able to take control of it and win. Final score is 112-103. On Wednesday, that score is much closer than it was in the last game. Indigo, Sister Sorrel, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Happy Friday night once again. Jalen Brunson's going to have another fantastic game tonight. He was tremendous. 38 points by Jalen Brunson. Played the whole 48 minutes, put his team on his back in the Game 5 victory for New York. RJ Barrett had 26, Julius Randle had 24, but they have to need other players to show up. And once again, Emmanuel Quickly for the third straight time, just missing once again from action tonight. So Emmanuel Quickly out again tonight. That's a really big depth hit for their bench for one of the top 6 here candidates of the season due to a sprained left ankle, as he misses third straight game tonight for Quickly. So he is out once again, and the Heat were just tearing it up off the bench. Miami last game, they were big time off the bench. It's just nobody was able to break out scoring. That's the thing. Butler had 19, Adebayo had 18, 17 by Duncan Robinson off the bench. Like, that was shocking. And then 11 by Caleb Martin. 14 by Strus in the starting 5. Not yet the wife there, Mario, but in the future, we shall see. But she is doing well. I'm supposed to see her tomorrow and Sunday. King Kaibo, welcome in. Yeah, I hope so, man. Actually, they're supposed to play on Sunday for some reason. So it's not tomorrow. So just an update for you guys, because we don't even know what the game time of that is tomorrow. But tonight, I'm rooting for Golden State tonight in that game so I can cover the Celtics game. Quick update to you guys here. I'm out during Sunday afternoon, so if the Celtics get put on Sunday afternoon, unfortunately, I wouldn't have that Game 7. But if Golden State wins tonight, that means Boston gets the 8 o'clock game, so I should be back in time for the 8 o'clock game on Sunday. It's just really weird how they've scheduled out the Game 7s now, because they put Game 7s on Mother's Day, and they're going to have whatever the Game 7 is, they'll have at 3:30 p.m. in the middle of the day, which is crazy. Like, I don't get the scheduling at all. The rest of the playoffs has night games. Like, after this Sunday, everything else is night games that they have. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, everything is an 8 or 8:30 tip-off start, I believe, for the rest of the playoffs between the Conference Finals and then the NBA Finals. And then they put a Game 7 in the middle of the afternoon when it's like mid-May and the whole U.S. starting to heat up. Nice outside, 75 degrees on Mother's Day. It just makes no sense with that type of scheduling there. E. Mario on the stream, welcome in. No Ego, welcome back in. Glad to have everybody back in once again. Yeah, so Josh Hart actually is going to play today, from what I heard. So he had 2 newborn twins today. So his wife was in the hospital, and she gave birth to 2 newborn twins earlier today. So they're going to have him fly out after the end of this game. And directly after the end of this game, whatever the result is, he has to fly out to the hospital, see his wife. They got like a helicopter set up for him and everything. Verdon, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. I'm just going to confirm that. I think I heard ESPN. Yeah, ESPN was talking about that a little bit before. I'm just going to double check on that and make sure. Bilal, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, so Josh Hart gave birth to 2 twin boys today. Hey, thanks so much for joining for the Philippines. I hear you. Stay cool out there. So it looks like a heat wave right now going over the Philippines. Stay cool outside. Appreciate the dedication. 7:40 in the morning out on Saturday morning watching the stream. You guys are awesome. Bilal, welcome back in from TNT. Yes, I believe he's supposed to play tonight for Josh Hart in this game. So he had second thoughts. He was supposed to fly out and see his 2 twin boys at the hospital, and the team had said if he goes and flies out, most likely he wouldn't be back in time for the game. And he had second thoughts, and he's gonna play today. It looks like, from what I heard in the ESPN countdown crew before this game being reported. So directly after the end of this game, Josh Hart's going to fly out and see his 2 twin boys at the hospital with his wife. So wow, just start of a new family today, and we'll see if it's enough to keep the Knicks in the playoffs. Force at game number 7, we shall see. Vegas, welcome back in, man. Liking the heat tonight in this one. Yeah, Jimmy Butler's only lost twice this whole playoffs. Also, the Heat have yet to lose on their home floor. This should be an interesting game because the Knicks are going to be playing for their playoff lives tonight. Just like the last game. Just like this game. They were down 3-1. Let's see what they can do now down 3-2 in this series, because turnover issues they've struggled with. Also, bad shot selection. But man, they were fantastic on the glass during the last game. That's what really helped them out, because the game prior to, they get destroyed in the fourth quarter on the Heat's offensive rebounds. But big factor in the last game happened to be the rebounds. Plus 16 for New York, 50-34. They came out, and second quarter and beyond, they were just the much more hungrier team in that game. Mountain Man, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in again. Wow, that sounds good, Mario. So Andrew Wiggins was listed questionable going into today's game here. I'm going to see if I can find any info about this, but looks like he's going to attempt to play tonight. So he's going to go through a pregame routine and then make a decision tonight for Andrew Wiggins entering the game questionable today. He's got a fracture to his rib cage. Gee. Charlize, welcome back in. Things going pretty well. Just getting ready to tip this game off. We're going to start in about a minute or two from now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Happy Friday, everybody. This could be it for the Knicks tonight. Miami coming in as the favorites in this game. 6.5-point favorites for the Heat. This is on the Heat's home floor in this matchup at the Casillas Center. And the over-under set at 205 for this matchup. Jalen Brunson took over the last game and kept the Knicks alive in the playoffs. If the Heat have a player that can go off, hint, hint, Jimmy Butler, then this game very well could be over. Because New York's had just 3 guys be able to give you big numbers offensively. Nobody else has been able to do anything in terms of offense for this Knicks team. If the Heat's been putting like multiple players in double figures, like 5 or 6 guys per game in double figures in the series. They just need that one dude to pop off. And if Jimmy Butler pops off, has that classic 35 plus, 40 plus point game like he did in the Bucks series, then yeah, this one looks like it's going to be over rather quickly. Pete on the stream. Happy weekend. Thanks for joining in from London. Mandel, welcome in. Nick on the stream. King Markey, welcome back in. Celtics play on Sunday. We have no clue what the time of that game is yet. It all depends if Golden State wins or loses tonight. If Golden State wins, I plan on covering the stream at 8 o'clock on Sunday. If Golden State loses tonight, unfortunately, I'm out during Sunday afternoon. I'm announcing a lacrosse game for the NCAA tournament on campus up in the Boston area, which is like an hour away from me. So, unfortunately, it's directly during the same time that Celtics game would be on Sunday if Golden State loses tonight. So, we don't even know until like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning after that Golden State game, like what the schedule is for Sunday. They get an extra day of rest in between there. We are underway. The Heat left to right control the opening tip. Butler moves it out to Strus, takes the 3, missed off the rim, battle for the rebound, picked up in the key by Mitchell Robinson. New York goes in the dark blue uniforms tonight, orange numbers, orange letters. Knicks at the right baseline, jumper, Randall, step back, missed off the front rim, rebound control by Butler. Starting 5 tonight for this game. Jimmy Butler, Max Strus, Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo, Gabe Vincent. As New York steals the basketball from Miami up the floor quickly. Barrett's got stripped and he got fouled. Going into the layup motion. This will be 2 coming up at the free throw line. RJ Barrett, Joyce Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Quentin Grimes, Jalen Brunson, the starting 5 tonight for New York. That's a quick personal picked up by Max Strus, who heads towards the bench on the blocking foul call, as it will send Barrett to the line. Hey, thanks so much, Mario. Send a big cheers to your girl as well. First shot is up. First shot's good for RJ Barrett. Robert, welcome in from Albuquerque. Thanks for joining in. Luis in the stream, welcome aboard. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game tonight, Knicks or Heat. Both of the free throws good at the line for Barrett, as we are 50 seconds into the game so far. Heat with the basketball, Gabe Vincent. Moves it out to the top of the key into the hands of Max Strus. Strus bounce pass over to Adebayo. Takes the jumper, 15-footer off the back rim too long. And the rebound controlled by Randall. Knicks will slow it down, take it up the floor. Jalen Brunson had an incredible Game 5, dropped down 38, the top scorer. Brunson passes outside to Grimes, back into the hands to Brunson. Brunson dribbles towards his right. Brunson, up fake on Butler, moves it out right corner. Barrett, jab step on Vincent. Barrett backs his way mid-block. Barrett draws a double team. Outside, gives it off to Randall. Takes the three. Off the back from no good. Battle for the rebound. Butler comes down with it. Butler passes ahead of the pack. Max Strus soars up, dunks it down with a right-handed flush. 2-2 now. Julius Randle gets out-hustled right there. On the offensive rebound, Butler able to scoop it up first, and nobody back defensively as the Knicks get torched there with their D. Straightaway three missed off the mark by Grimes. Defensive rebound hauled in by Miami. Baseline drive, Vincent. Vincent circles around. Dribbles back out to the wing. Vincent, bounce pass over to Adebayo. Bam, spin move, gets around a man, throws it down with a two-handed jam by Bam. Bam Adebayo with a flush, back-to-back throwdowns with slam dunks by the Heat. 2 minutes into action. Brunson, guarded by Butler at the top, moves it out to his left to Grimes. Outside left corner into the hands to Randall. Randall backs his way mid-block. Randall inside a key on Adebayo, moves it out to the top to Brunson. Up fake, dribbles down the lane. Brunson, tough shot, fall away, sinks it. Jalen Brunson for two off the fall away down at the left block. 4-4. Butler no good, missed off the rim. Inside a key, rebound controlled by Barrett. Barrett up the floor, 9:20 left to go in the first. Barrett guarded by Butler, top of the key. Double team now by Love, deflected pass by Butler. Butler tried to come up with it, but Barrett able to scoop it up first. Outside off to Brunson. Brunson down to 8 on the shot clock. Brunson, top of the key, step back three, takes it, and he makes it. Jalen Brunson rattles in as he drills the three. It's the Knicks by 3. Under 9 minutes left to go in the first. Great start to this game so far. Jalen Brunson on a roll. Once again tonight, he's got 5. Bounce pass off to Butler inside the key. Lost it. Human dominoes falling all over the floor. Butler, Grimes. And it went off the fingertips of Quentin Grimes. That will go out of bounds. So 8:45 remaining in the first. It's going to stay. Miami basketball. Inbound underneath. Jumper at the baseline, off the mark, miss, no good for the deep 2 by Strus. Rebound controlled by New York. Randall around the perimeter, dribbles down low over to Adebayo, swings it off to a cutter. Barrett stripped, went off the top of the glass. He did get fouled. That's the second time tonight the Heat have picked up personal inside a key, and that's going to get charged, I believe, to Max Strus here. So second trip to the free throw line tonight for R.J. Barrett with 8:32. Hey, that's good to hear there, Mario. First one's up, first one's through. Second one's good as well. Barrett 4 from the free throw line so far, 9-4. 8.5 left to go in the first. Is it just me, or is the 4 on the scoreboard for Miami that they have right now at ESPN dimmed? Like, the NY in 9 is perfectly fine in orange, and then you have the Miami, which is in maroon, and then the 4 is dimmed on the opposite side of the score box for Miami for the graphic. Wow. So 2 shots here at the line for Bam. Bam going up into the jump shot, got knocked down and fouled. The first free throw is good. Jeffrey, welcome back in. Yeah, so all depends on what happens with that Golden State Lakers game tonight. Will determine the time. Yeah, if I was to predict this one, I would go Heat for this game, though. I would really love to see a Game 7 between these two teams. I do like the track record of Miami on their home floor, undefeated in the playoffs. Brunson, top of the key, step back three straight away, missed off the front, no good. A rebound control by Adebayo. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Handoff at the left wing over to Vincent. Vincent takes the jumper, swoosh. Makes it for the deep two at the baseline. It's a 1-point game. Burt's in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Grimes outside, sends it off to Randall. 12 on the shot clock for Randall. Jab step at the wing, working on Adebayo. Backs his way inside the key now. Randall, dish out to the top. Brunson accelerates right to the cup. Left-hand layup attempt, no good. On the backside, though, he gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line for Jalen Brunson. It's going to be charged to Gabe Vincent with his first personal foul. And Brunson will shoot 2. Yeah, I hope so there, Joe. They got all the momentum going into Sunday's game. Jason Tatum finally started to find his shot 44 minutes into the game. 2 shots here by Brunson. First one's up, first one's good. Devastating game at the free throw line for New York in Game 5. They shot the ball just 29 for 40 at the free throw line. They turned it over 18 times, yet still that they were able to win. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have all the audio turned off, so I can't listen to any of the game stuff of what's going on, but Vegas puts out the 2 J's smoking that Sixers pack from yesterday. Free throw number 2 is good by Brunson. Jalen Brunson been spectacular once again tonight. He's the top scorer. He's got 7. 7:20 left to go in the first. Butler at the right corner, guarded by Grimes, drives baseline. Butler soars up, throws it down with a 2-handed flush. That's the 3rd slam dunk of the game tonight for the Heat. Jimmy Butler attacking off the baseline drive. 7 minutes left to go. New York with possession. Brunson at the top, dribbles inside the key. Brunson floats to the teardrop, bounces off the back rim, drops into the cylinders, through for 2. Outlet break, oh, that's a huge jam, throwing it down with a 2-handed flush right back for Miami. Oh, baby, Max Strus getting the ups and the full court outlet pass. That happened so fast after the shot dropped down by Brunson off the rim. Quick up the floor went the Heat, and Max Strus, full court outlet, throws it down. 4th slam dunk of the game in the first 5.5 minutes for Miami. Barrett has it at the mid-block, backs his way inside now, and Lowry at the low block. Barrett puts up a shot, and Barrett gets fouled. This is the 3rd trip to the free throw line now by R.J. Barrett in the game. Mario, welcome in. Good morning out to you. Jimmy Butler, big time throwdown with a 2-handed flush. Max Strus, 2 slam dunks so far for him. It was Kyle Lowry who got the outlet pass right directly after Jalen Brunson scored the layup. The Knicks defense forgets to get back in transition defense, and Kyle Lowry just off of his second dribble, outlet pass, full court outlet, directly over to Max Strus, who threw it down. Great game so far here. 13-12, 6.5 left to go in the first. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well, as we're currently on the timeout right now on this one. Jalen Brunson, 9 points so far. He is the top scorer in this game, scoring 9 points in the first 5 minutes, putting his team on his back once again. Over on the other side for Miami, they just got more scores. That's been the issue so far. You got to get more players involved, and that's been a big problem for New York. They've been going through these playoff games with just 3 players who's been able to score baskets between Brunson, Barrett, and Randall. And Brunson's the only player to make a shot so far tonight from the floor. R.J. Barrett scored 4 points all at the free throw line. He's going to have 2 more attempts coming up. And Julius Randle yet to get anything going tonight. He is 0 for 2, no points by Randall. And then for Miami, able to stretch the scoring to 4 different players so far. 4 each by Max Strus and Bam Adebayo. That's all 3 baskets from them from slam dunks. And then Jimmy Butler got a slam dunk, and Gabe Vincent made a bucket. So that's where they got their baskets so far. Gabe Vincent has got the only, only jumper made from the floor right now for Miami. Miami's dunked it down Miami's scored 5 baskets. They've scored 4 of those on slam dunks. And the only one was a baseline jumper that wasn't a slam dunk, a baseline jumper by Gabe Vincent. Alex, Miss Boosound, welcome in everybody tonight. Albert in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, hopefully Golden State's able to win tonight for me and to win for the channel. So quick update for you guys. I'm out this Sunday working a lacrosse game for college lacrosse for the NCAA tournament. So unfortunately, if the Celtics play at 3:30, I wouldn't have the game because I got that game directly in the afternoon. If they do play at 8, though, I hope to be back in time for that 8 o'clock game, hopefully. All depends on what happens tonight with that Warriors-Lakers game, so we have no clue until what happens there tonight. Yeah, just so much logistics every single day. Like, go into, like, the planning stuff. Because over at my full-time job, we have to, like, take care of the playlists to all the Celtics games that we cover in the radio station as like an affiliate, and we had to like leave open the block for that to happen in case they do play at 8, because we have no clue because it competes during the Red Sox too. Six and a half left to go in the first. We're gonna get back to action in just a moment. RJ Barrett shooting 2 at the free throw line. Yeah, he's got an injury to his rib cage for Andrew Wiggins. So yeah, he's going to be a game time decision, looks like. So he's going to go through warm-ups and he'll see if he's able to play tonight. Both of the free throws good at the line for Barrett. Barrett's got 6 points so far, all at the free throw line. So 3 trips, he is perfect at the charity stripe. Knicks by 3. 6:20 left to go in the first. Top of the key, Butler. Butler guarded by Barrett, right wing perimeter. 8 on the shot clock for Butler. Butler dribbles up to the elbow. Butler down low. Butler puts it up, and he gets fouled. Clock will stop with 6:11. Jimmy Butler will head to the free throw line first time tonight. Butler was working on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson picks up his first. First one good by Butler. Second shot by Butler, right down the middle. One-point game, 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Knicks have already surpassed what they scored in the previous game in the first quarter. Brunson, bounce pass goes to Randall. Randall at the right elbow, dribbles down to the low block. Randall double team. Randall shovels it out on top. Open 3 straight away. Barrett. No good, missed off the back rim. Mitchell Robinson offensive rebound. Barrett. Outside it goes to the corner to Grimes. Over to Barrett. Barrett dribbles inside the key. Barrett stripped. Barrett lost it. Stole away. Kyle Lowry comes out with a steal. 3-on-2 up ahead. Lowry over to Strus. Strus got blocked off the rim, and the Knicks have it now. Shoveled. Barrett right to the rim. Missed the layup. Contacted and fouled. RJ Barrett, 4th trip to the free throw line here in his first quarters. The clock will stop with 5:29. Wow, that's defense translating into offense. Would love to see that replay, that block that the Knicks just had. That was Mitchell Robinson, I believe, at the rim, who came up with that block. Robinson already with 2 blocks so far in this game. Barrett makes the first free throw. hanging right there. The Knicks hungry to force a Game 7 in the series so far. Free throw number 2 by Barrett, right down the middle. Scored 8 points so far, all at the free throw line. Only 2 players have scored so far, though, for the Knicks. Have to get other players involved. 9 by Brunson, 8 by Barrett. 5:20 left to go in the first. Kick to the corner from Butler to Struce. Struce dribbles right baseline. Bounce pass in the key, Adebayo. Adebayo, turnaround over Mitchell Robinson. High arcing, missed off the glass, too strong. And the rebound controlled by Randall. 5 minutes left to play in the first. Brunson up the floor, takes the 3, makes the 3 as he splashes it through. Trifecta triple. Jalen Brunson already up to double figures in the scoring column. He's got 12. Adebayo at the wing, down to the hardwood, and we get a reach and fall picked up on the floor here, charged in New York. And that's going to be called on Brunson as first. Jalen Brunson, what a start for him. 12 points in the first 7 minutes of this game. Atmosphere Cinema Blue, welcome back in, guys. Yeah, Knicks hungry right now in this one. Butler, outside over to Love. Passes down low, inside the key over to Adebayo. Adebayo puts it up over Hartenstein, scores up and in off the glass for 2. This has been the problem here for New York, is production by the bench. Just 6 total bench points the last game. Hartenstein, dish out to the wing. Randall, no look pass, left corner, 3 on its way. Got it. Quentin Grimes sinks the 3. Really need that. Knicks only have gotten 3 players involved in the scoring column for the most part throughout this playoffs, but Quentin Grimes has not been one of those players, even though he's been part of the starting unit. That's a big-time 3 there. 7-point lead. Butler has it at the right block. Butler going up and in the motion contacted by Quentin Grimes. So the clock will stop with 4:05. Lauren, what's good? Welcome back in, man. Let's see, Jimmy Butler going up. That's where Quentin Grimes contacted him in the motion. Actually, they're going to say it's before the shot. So they will say it's before the shot. So no shooting foul inbound for Miami. Adebayo, jumper over Hartenstein. Missed off the front rim. And a late whistle. Wow, late whistle here on the floor. Picked up by New York. And this will send Adebayo to the free throw line. Yeah, this will send Butler to the free throw line. So this will be Jimmy Butler to the free throw line. I got Miami for this game today, but I would love to see a Game 7 being played between these two teams. So this will be Butler shooting 2. First one he missed. Off the back rim, no good. Knicks right now looking like the much more hungrier team. Still got a long way to go in this game. Second shot at the line for Butler, and he got it. Skipped around, went in. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first. Brunson has it at the top of the key, guarded by Butler. Brunson, step back 3 at the wing over Butler, sinks it. Jalen Brunson, bang, bang, another laser straight through the netting for the 3 ball. He's having himself a night. 15 points by Jalen Brunson so far in the first 9 minutes of action. Looking for a big-time game, 40, 45, 50 plus tonight at this rate by Brunson. Missed shot inside a key by Miami. Knicks have it at the wing. Grimes over to Randall. Randall drives on Martin. Down low inside Randall. Up and in off the backboard. Got it. Plus the foul for Julius Randle. They are attacking, being aggressive right now. They see the holes in the defense as the Heat wasn't able to get back in transition defense properly. They weren't set in time. And Randle sees that as he attacks straight on Caleb Martin. Able to absorb the contact, +1. 3:16 left to go. Free throw by Randall right down the middle. They are playing for their playoff lives right now for New York. What a start. 14-3 run by the Knicks in the last 3 minutes. Heat in trouble, down by 12. Still got a long game left to go. Lowry, pass over to Adebayo, puts up the jumper, missed off the back rim, no good. Adebayo's down to get a 5-on-4 up the floor here. He's going to get back, though, slowly. Now he's back on defense. Outside, it goes over to Brunson. Josh Hart on the floor, so he is playing tonight for Josh Hart. The birth of his 2 twin sons earlier today decided not to go to the hospital to play in this pivotal Game 6. Jumper, Randall, deep 2. He's got it off the turnaround. Big time J right there for Julius Randle, showing up to play ball today. And a timeout taken on the floor by Miami. 2:40 left to go in the first. Jalen Brunson getting buckets all throughout the course of this night so far in the first quarter. And Julius Randle, back-to-back baskets over Caleb Martin. The and one with a layup, and then that one, the deep 2 turnaround. What a start for the Knicks. 14-point lead, 2:40 left to go in the first. They put up 31 right now in the first quarter with still just a tad under 3 minutes left to go. Jalen Brunson is almost single-handedly got the same amount of points as the Heat almost. 15 by Brunson, 5 for 6 shooting. The Heat with just 17. Wow. Their trio once again. Here it comes. 15 by Brunson, 8 by Barrett, 5 by Randall. Barrett's made every single shot he's attempted at the free throw line. What a start for the Knicks. Because it looked like this team was just out of the playoffs. How they started the first quarter in game number 5. And in the final 3 quarters, they just turned it up. And now the Heat are going to have to respond. Or this could be a long night on their home floor. A roller coaster of a series. We've had so many playoff series games between three specific playoff series matchups that it's just been an absolute roller coaster. So we'll see if the Heat's able to respond after this, make the adjustments. Jimmy Butler tonight, 5 points for him. He has only been limited to just shoot 1 for 5 so far right now for Butler. So Butler cooling off big time in the series right now. Bam Adebayo only 2 for 6. That's the 2 go-to guys, and they haven't got anything going from the bench so far. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here on the channel. Knicks hoping to force that game number 7. That's one thing I definitely plan on covering is game 7 between these two teams on Monday night. That's a night where they have everything on weeknights or so it doesn't interfere with anything, shouldn't interfere with anything this upcoming Monday night or so I should be good to go if they do force a game 7 on Monday, which I'm hoping for that, because if the Celtics come through on Sunday, it gives them an extra day to prepare either way, gets them a day to watch the game that's happening actually, thinking about it, because the Eastern Conference Finals is not going to start until Wednesday, I believe. It wouldn't start on Monday either way because that's no days to prepare for that game if this series does end tonight. Denver is awaiting the Lakers-Warriors series winner. That series will start on Tuesday for the Western Conference Finals. So Western Conference Finals starts on Tuesday. Eastern Conference Finals Game 1 starts on Wednesday. And all those times are around 8:30 at night. I think all of them for the conference finals are 8:30 at night, which is great because everybody is like by nighttime, majority of people settled in by that time, coming home from work, dealing with the traffic, getting myself dinner. We get back to action here. Kyle Lowry shooting 2 at the free throw line. Actually, not so much for the West Coast audience. saying more like specifically East Coast audience, because that tip time is actually early for a West Coast audience. That is, yeah, that's still when a lot of people are stuck in traffic during the day. During that time, heading home from work, like California time, Pacific time, that's at 5:30 p.m. those games tip off. Whereas it's 8:30 p.m. for the conference finals, where it's going to tip off every night. Both of the shots good at the free throw line for Kyle Lowry. 12-point game, 2:20 left to go in the first. Randall, dish out right quarter. Josh Hart takes the three. Missed off the back from no good. A rebound controlled by Lowry. Kyle Lowry dribbles up the floor, accelerates right to the rim, dish out to the right quarter, into the hands to Martin. Outside goes Lowry, takes the three, right quarter, got it. Kyle Lowry on the board. That's the first 3 bench points made for a field goal from the floor tonight for Miami. Big response here for the Heat. They were just down by 14. Now they're down by 9. Brunson bobbles it. Tip deflected. Intercepted off the fingertips of Martin over to Butler. Butler scores the easy 2. 7-point game now. The Heat reminding everybody that they'll make a response and they're back. 7-zip run in the last minute for Miami, and a timeout taken on the floor by New York. Well, that 14-point lead lasted long, did it? Just like that, they cut it in half. 7-zip run in a minute span. Turnovers. Knicks with a terrible turnover right there. Brunson wasn't able to handle it cleanly. It looked like he was handling a hot tamale. Kevin Love yet to attempt a shot tonight, so he's yet to score so far. He's played 8 minutes, but yet to really get any sort of touches. He's picked up 2 quick personal fouls, so it's been a tough one so far trying to stay on the court. Jeffrey in the stream, welcome in, liking the Nuggets and Heat in the finals. 3 Self, welcome in. Wicked Raw, welcome back in. Oh boy. Yeah, I've seen so many Heat comebacks from double deficits before. We just had one in the last game. They were down by 16, I believe. They almost won. They came back, and they lost at the end, though. They made it close. They made it down to the final possession and, like, the last minute left to go, and then the Knicks able to take it at the end, 112 to 103. But that score doesn't resemble how close it was for, like, the final, like, 10 minutes of that game, because the Heat... Oh, check that. That was a 19-point game. Yeah, I'm thinking about yesterday. That was a 16-point Celtics lead. There's been a bunch of games that the winning team has blown the game, but they barely won. Yeah, Celtics were up by 16 last night. It was the Knicks who led by 19 2 nights ago. So we get back to action, 31-24. Final minute left to go in the first. Jalen Brunson with the ball top of the key. He's defended by Martin. Brunson, 10 in the shot clock. Brunson guarded by Zeller at the left wing. Now switch guarded by Martin. Bounce pass goes over to the elbow. Randall backs his way. Randall on Butler. Randall, jumper, turnaround, off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. In and out of the hands of Hardenstein. Goes to the bounce. It will go back to the Heat. Isaiah Hardenstein couldn't control it, as he is furious about the call, as well as this will be Miami basketball with 33 seconds left. So Kevin Love's playing tonight. He just hasn't been able to make a shot or anything. He's picked up 2 quick fouls. Missed 3 from the top by Brunson. So referees... Initial call was out of bounds by Hardenstein. They changed it. Grimes off the catch, takes the 3. Missed off the rim again, and that time the rebound gets secured by Butler. 12 seconds left to go. Butler up the floor. Final possession at the end of the first. Butler, Casilla Center logo. 6 seconds remaining. Butler at the right wing. Butler dribbles up right corner. Butler takes the 3 at the right corner. No good. And we close out through the end of 1. That was close. Josh Hart knocked down Jimmy Butler attempting the three-point shot. It's ruled a no call by the referees to close out the first quarter. Wow. No call by the refs. As Butler jacked up the three over Hart to close out the quarter. We close out the first that way. 31-24. New York, 7-point lead. Not too long ago, this was a Knicks 14-point lead. 7-zip run by Miami closing out the quarter. All about who wants it more. Jalen Brunson putting his team on his back in that first quarter for him. The top scorer in the game. 15 points by Brunson in a 12-minute clip. He played the full 48 the last game. He scored 38. RJ Barrett, all 8 points at the free throw line. 5 by Randall. Randall now just 2 for 6, though. He's going back to his old habits, taking a lot of tough jumpers contested, and that's allowed the Heat to creep right back into this game. Quentin Grimes has made a 3, so they've got 4 players who scored, and Quentin Grimes on the board when I made 3, but this whole team for the Knicks, basically 3 guys that can put the ball in the bucket now since Quickly is injured. And then from Miami, Jimmy Butler's got 7, and then Bam Adebayo with 6 so far, but both of them struggling. Butler 2 for 7, Adebayo with 2 for 6, Max Strus with 4. Coming off the bench, Kyle Lowry's been good. Kyle Lowry, 5 points off the bench. Had a nice full-court outlet assist over to Max Strus, who dunked it down. A lot of the buckets made in that first quarter, especially early on by the Heat, were from slam dunks in the game. The Knicks just not able to get back in transition defense on a couple of those possessions. That's where Miami's been able to tally the points in the paint, 12-6 so far in this game for them. Knicks lead the glass. Knicks playing really well so far, bringing the energy on this team. 12-9 rebound numbers in favor of New York. Kelly in the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in, man. Almost 300 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams we do on the channel. Hey, what's good, Andre? Welcome back in. Knicks trying to save their season tonight. We get back to action. New York by 7 and win the basketball. Brunson at the left wing. He's the top player so far with 15. Looking for more. Makes the pass across the floor off to Toppin. Toppin hands it off to Brunson. Takes the 3 straight away. He's got it. Jalen Brunson rips it through. It's a 10-point lead for the Heat. Jalen Brunson, oh man, he has been fantastic. 18 points by Brunson in the first 12.5 minutes of this game. 6 for 8 shooting, 4 for 6 from three-point range as Kyle Lowry has the ball and Josh Hart picks up the reach and foul around the perimeter. Joker, welcome in. Kyle Lowry on the floor with Caleb Martin, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, and Gabe Vincent. That's the 5th player on the floor. Jimmy Butler currently on the bench starting off the second. Robinson takes the 3, missed off the rim, no good. Tapped out to the perimeter. Brunson comes out with a defensive rebound. Brunson dribbles up the floor. Brunson out faking the wing, decides to take a late pass over to Barrett. Barrett called in the turnover. That's turnover number 3 tonight for New York. The basketball will go back to Miami. What happened here? A little bit of confusion between Jalen Brunson. Oh, yeah, that's on Brunson, actually. Yeah, that's on Brunson. So Brunson bumping right into Gabe Vincent to clear some space, and Jalen Brunson picks up his second personal foul. Robinson up fake, takes the 3 over Brunson, makes it. Duncan Robinson, he had 17 points in the last game coming off the bench. That's big. Sharp shooting right there for Miami. 10:40 left to go before half. Brunson at the top, guarded by Duncan Robinson. Now draws Caleb Martin. Bounce pass to his left. Wide open 3. Obi Toppin. Missed off the back rim, no good. Tipped up to Duncan Robinson for the defensive rebound. Here goes Kyle Lowry up the floor. He backs his way in Brunson to the mid-block. Outside finds Martin. Martin with a 3. Martin missed off the rim. Tipped over the top and tiptoes the baseline to save the defensive rebound. Knicks with the ball. Josh Hart accelerates. Josh Hart to the rim. Josh Hart scores. Up and then off the backboard. Josh Hart good for 2. 9-point lead for New York. Josh Hart, after the end of this game, will be flying out to the hospital to see the birth of his 2 newborn twin sons today, as his wife in the hospital in labor gave birth to 2 newborn sons today, and that is a bucket and 1 coming up by Bam Adebayo as he draws the foul picked up by Isaiah Hartenstein. Bam Adebayo with the and 1 coming up at the line. Jalen Brunson will take a seat on the bench right now. That is something we haven't seen too often, especially in the last game. Jalen Brunson played the full 48, so Brunson will take a breather right now on the bench. Free throw number 2. Or the and 1 at the line for Adebayo. He got it. So and 1 on the free throw is good. It's a 6-point game. 10 minutes left to go before halftime. Miles McBride running the point right now in place of Brunson. McBride on the floor with Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin, Josh Hart. And RJ Barrett, and Josh Hart throws it out of bounds into the corner. It sailed wide on Miles McBride, and it will go right back to the Heat. This is a prime opportunity right now for Miami to put together a run. Jimmy Butler's on the bench currently, but they have Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent, and Caleb Martin. Lowry at the elbow, sends it over to Bam. Bam, open jumper, takes the 2. He makes it. Bam Adebayo drills it. It's a 4-point game. Got to be aggressive, Bam, and that's exactly what happened there. I feel like Bam can start to take over this game right now, get into the mid-range. 9:15 left to go. This is a rough unit on the floor right now for the Knicks. They have to take advantage of this and get something going. Barrett lost it, turns it over. Back-to-back turnovers with a second unit group on the floor right now for New York. Here goes Lowry, burst the speed to the rim, dish out to the top, open 3, Duncan Robinson. Off the rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Mitchell Robinson of New York. Under 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Josh Hart will dribble up the floor. Jalen Brunson's currently in the bench getting a breather. Hart to the rim, blocked by Bam. Adebayo with a huge rejection right there on Josh Hart. Here goes the Heat. Bam. Dish out to the wing, Vincent. Vincent at the corner. Passes outside to the top. Lowry over to Martin. Over to Lowry once again. Up fake. Open. Makes the pass left wing. Martin. 10 in the shot clock. Drives inside the key. Martin to the rim. He scores. Right hand and 1 coming up as well by Caleb Martin. 2-point game with 8:26 remaining. At one point, this was a 14-point lead by New York, and it's now evaporated to just 2. Bam Adebayo showing up in the last couple minutes. Major rejection on the layup attempt by Josh Hart. And then Caleb Martin scoops it up over Hart and scores. And 1 coming up at the line by Caleb Martin. The whole crowd has erupted in Miami as the free throw is good. 36-35, Miami trails by 1 now. The Knicks have to figure this out with just... They've only got 3 guys that could give you buckets all throughout this playoffs. Once Brunson, Randall substitutes out of this game, this is a train wreck right now. The only player out there, part of the trio is R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, both on the bench right now. 8-zip run by the Heat. The Heat have taken advantage of this unit currently on the floor. Miles McBride, Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, and Josh Hart. That shot sails over the rim. Not even close there by R.J. Barrett. Here goes Miami looking for the lead. Bam, got the shot blocked by McBride. Gets the basketball back. Bam, Adebayo. Oh, baby, he imposes his will. Throws it down with a two-handed jam by Bam. 10-zip run. The Heat have just taken the lead. Bam Adebayo imposing his will, bringing the physicality in this game on both sides of the floor. The Heat are back, and they're looking to do it tonight in 6. Wow, that's one of the worst coaching mistakes I've ever seen. How in the world do you take out Jalen Brunson when he's been the go-to in this game? I can understand he needs a breather, but the last game he gave you everything he had in the tank. He had 48, and Brunson and Randle were both not on the floor together. Both of them were on the bench, and you had that unit on the floor. Yikes. I cannot believe they had that unit on the floor for that much time as well. That was an absolute train wreck. A 14-point lead has now evaporated to a 15-point turnaround for Miami to take a 1-point lead. Knicks going 9 guys deep in this game, but nothing. They've got no contributions throughout this entire playoff series from the bench. Josh Hart just 2 points from the bench tonight. Obi Toppin missed a shot. Hardenstein, McBride yet to score. Both of those guys checked into the game. We're just seeing it right here. The depth of Miami, just too much for the Knicks to handle. Bam Adebayo, he's rolling and posing his will right now. 13 points by Bam. 50% shooting for Adebayo, the top scorer for the Heat tonight. Yes, so if Golden State wins tonight, Golden State's the 3:30 game, and then the Celtics will be the 8 o'clock game. And yep, this game, if the Knicks win, both of these teams will face each other on Monday. Edwin, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Quick update for you guys. On Sunday afternoon, I'm actually out, so if the Celtics do play on Sunday, I unfortunately will not have a stream on Sunday afternoon. I'll be out. I got an announcing job. I'm working for collegiate, like a college game for collegiate lacrosse in person, doing an NCAA tournament matchup in the afternoon on Sunday. So I'm not back until like late afternoon, early evening. If the Celtics do play at 8 o'clock, I hope to be back in time, hopefully, to cover that game at 8 o'clock. So all depends. We don't know just yet. All depends if Golden State wins or loses tonight. So if Golden State wins, that'll be the 3:30 game between the Lakers and Golden State on Sunday at 3:30. That would push the Celtics-Sixers game back to 8, which that's what I'm hoping for. Since Jalen Brunson went to the bench, the Knicks 0 for 2 shooting with 2 turnovers. The Heat went on an 8-zip run. That was just terrible coaching. Like, Jalen Brunson gave you everything he could possibly do in the tank in the full 48 minutes. You're going to have to do that until Emmanuel quickly comes back. And yeah. Yep. They got to have... Oh, wow. Julius Randle right now is just sitting on the bench. Wow. So Julius Randle right now, he's just sitting on the bench at the moment. We get back to action. Barrett, jumper at the baseline. Got it. 38-37. If you guys are new, no spoilers out in the chat here. We'll get it once we can. 7:40 left to go before halftime as we get back into it. Kyle Lowry moves it outside to Robinson, into the hands back to Lowry. Lowry swings it over to the key. Adebayo fires a fastball left corner 3. Missed off the mark. No good by Vincent. Obi Toppin still in the game. Came up with a defensive rebound. 7:15 left to go. Jalen Brunson on the floor with Obi Toppin, R.J. Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart. Barrett at the right elbow, dribbles baseline on Duncan Robinson, spins into 3 defenders, kick out, left corner, open 3, Toppin, he makes it. Obi Toppin right through the shoot, drills the 3. Great ball movement right there for the Knicks as New York takes a 4-point lead. Under 7 minutes left to go before half. Adebayo hands it off to Robinson, back over to Bam, top of the key. Bam sends it over to Lowry, right wing Casilla center logo. Bounce pass, Adebayo rolls down right to the rim, throws it down with a two-handed jam by Bam. 2-point game. Bam Adebayo doing everything possible tonight. He's got 15 on 6 for 11 shooting. Jalen Brunson, 18 for him, the top scorer. Brunson dribbles to the left corner. He's defended by Martin. Slides it on top to Hart. Over to Barrett to the right corner. It goes 3. Toppin, swoosh. Wow, Obi Toppin, back-to-back threes for New York. That's huge. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Kyle Lowry lobs it over to the right block into the hands to Martin. Martin jab step, jumper, baseline. Martin connects on it. Now the shots starting to drop both of these teams. Under 6 minutes left to go in the second. Jalen Brunson at the left wing perimeter. He's defended by Martin. Brunson, 12 in the shot clock. Brunson passes out to his right to Hart. Bounce pass, low block over to Robinson. Robinson inside the low post, working on Bam. Robinson too tall off the glass, missed with a left-handed layup attempt. Rebound controlled by the Heat. Here goes Lowry, stripped, shovels over to Adebayo. Outside, Duncan Robinson, open 3 in the air, Duncan. Off the front rim, no good, and the rebound controlled by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks with it, kick, corner from Hart to Toppin. Toppin no good, offensive rebound. Josh Hart stepped out of bounds though at the baseline. It will go back to Miami. Josh Hart talking about the call. He thought that was a push out of bounds committed by the Heat, but no, could not get the foul call charged to Miami. Jimmy Butler checks right back into the game now. 5:19 left to go. Jimmy Butler getting a major breather back into the game. And here comes Julius Randle as well. So Julius Randle got a big breather as well on the bench for quite a bit of time. Randle will check back on the floor for New York. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one here. Heat or Knicks? 5:20 left to go before halftime. Caleb Martin on the floor with Gabe Vincent, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and Max Strus. Strus at the left wing. Strus dribbles up to the elbow. Cross-court pass, Vincent into the hands to Butler. Butler at the right corner. 5 minutes left to go, 6 in the shot clock. Butler passes left corner, Strus. Strus dribbles inside, dish out to the top. Martin weaves his way to the wing. Takes the 3 over Barrett. Martin, no good, missed short. Tipped off the rim, deflected by Adebayo to the corner. Tried to save it, but it tapped the baseline out of bounds. It's going to be Knicks ball with 4:50 left to play. Yeah, looking like that way right now. Like 110 probably going to get you the win tonight in this game. Kid B, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Felipe, glad to have you in the stream. Jalen Brunson on the floor with Quentin Grimes, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett. And there's one other player here that we shall see once the camera rolls. Inbound goes to Barrett. Barrett crosses the midcourt logo. 5th player on the floor, that is Mitchell Robinson. Barrett at the left wing. Barrett backs his way to the mid-block. Barrett inside on Vincent. Swings it out on top. Up fake Brunson. Brunson kick out to the wing. Barrett. Barrett takes a 3. That is well off the mark. No good. To the right side of the rim. It went. Didn't even touch the rim. As we have a loose ball foul committed here on the floor. Picked up by Gabe Vincent. The clock will stop with 4:29 left to go. So 4:29 left to go before halftime. Yeah, loose ball foul. Oh no, they're going to call it on New York. Check that. So the referees talked together about the call. They called it on R.J. Barrett. Wow, so that's Barrett's 3rd. So I thought initially because they had the camera on Vincent, they called it on Barrett, though. Jumper, baseline, Butler goes in for 2. That's good for Jimmy Butler. It's a 1-point game. 4 minutes left to play before halftime. Jimmy Butler up to 9. Top scorer for the Heat. Bam Adebayo with 15. Knicks with the ball, looking to slow it down. Brunson has the ball in his hands at the edge of the midcourt logo. Brunson Dribbles to the top of the key off a crossover. Inside the key, Brunson. Turnaround 15-footer. Jalen Brunson sticks it as he makes it for two. Jalen Brunson, baby, what a night he's had. Put his team directly on his back. Right to the rim. Knicks defense not back in transition after a make. Max Strus scores for two. 3:30 left to go before half. Jalen Brunson at the right wing, defended by Martin. Brunson, crossover, step back three in the air. Around the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Zeller. Heat with it as they cross midcourt over to Butler. Butler, far side of the floor, pick set by Zeller. Butler dribbles up to the right elbow, bounce pass right corner. Martin shovels out to Butler at the right wing. Butler drives right baseline. Butler at the low right block, bounce pass out to the top. Martin, Strus goes in the corner, floats up the shot, got it. The drop, Gabe Vincent floats it up, puts it through, good for two. Heat take the lead, 47-46. Black Sheep, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate you guys for being a part of the stream tonight. 24-8 points in the paint in favor of Miami. 2:40 left to go before halftime. Doing everything tonight's Jalen Brunson. Brunson drives baseline. Brunson passes off to Hart. Hart, turn around. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Mitchell Robinson. Randall dribbles straight away. Randall, extra pass made instead of the layup. Oh, he turned it over. Julius Randle with a terrible decision he made right there. An extra passes. He should have went into his layup attempt. Slicing defenders inside the paint. Makes the pass to Robinson and goes off the fingertips of the baseline of Mitchell Robinson out of bounds. Media timeout on the floor. 2:25 left to go before halftime, and the Heat have taken the lead 47-46. Bad decision there for Julius Randle. Costing him, and right now he's had a tough game. 5 points in the first quarter, just 2 for 6 shooting with 2 turnovers by Randle right now with a big MIA out for him in the first quarter. LA in the stream, welcome in. Sherry Berry, welcome back in. Furio, thanks for joining in, liking the Heat in this one. Hit us up who you guys like tonight in this game here. Heat or Knicks? If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams I cover on the channel. 24-8 points in the paint tonight in favor of Miami. And also the bench points been a major difference throughout this entire series. The Heat right now getting 13 total bench points between Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, both with 5, 3 points by Duncan Robinson. And then over for the Knicks, they've scored 8 bench points. Obi Toppin been a factor to that. He's got 6. And then 2 points scored by Josh Hart. So 13-8 right now in bench points in favor of Miami. It's much better than like 40-6 or so, like during the last game around that margin. But yeah, they gotta get Julius Randle. He's gotta get going, or this could get ugly because the Heat right now have got the momentum. Bam Adebayo with 15. 20 by Brunson, saving this team. Rod, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Money and Power in the stream. Welcome aboard. ZD in the stream, taking a Heat tonight. Things going pretty well there, Ron. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. Start to the weekend. Gonna get back to action here in just a moment. William taking the Knicks tonight. Welcome in. Bam Adebayo, 15 points in 17 minutes. As he comes back into the game, we're going to get back to action here in just a moment. Bam Adebayo will draw the man-to-man matchup with Isaiah Hartenstein, the center for New York that's on the floor right now. So Mitchell Robinson's currently in the bench as we get back to action. Miami with the basketball, 2:20 left to go before half. Heat by 1, Butler, spin move, jumper, baseline, off the rim short, rebound control by Hart of New York. Josh Hart finds Randall at the corner. Randall driving baseline on Martin. Randall at the low block, draws a double team. Adebayo comes along, jumper, takes it, turn around, missed off the rim, no good by Randall. Rebound control for the Heat. Julius Randle with a rough game tonight. 2 for 7 shooting, 5 points in 15 minutes. And Quentin Grimes, it's on Miami here with let's see. Yeah, it's on Bam Adebayo. That's an offensive foul picked up by Bam Adebayo, an illegal screen that he sets that Quentin Grimes fell down. Grimes has it now, lobs it over to Randall. Randall with just 2 made shots so far, 5 points and 5 missed shots. Randall inside the key, lost it. Lucky it goes directly to Hart. Dribbles out of the pack, takes the jumper, got it. That is a lucky possession. Out of the luck right there. How in the world did that happen? Josh Hart, right place, right time, directly next to Julius Randle. Randle lost the basketball to Key. Hart scoops it up, dribbles directly out of the pack backwards, takes the jumper to free throw circle and sinks it. Adebayo, quick to response, right back for the lead. Bam Adebayo been tremendous. This at one point was a 14-point lead for New York. Now a 1-point lead for Miami. Grimes outside, it goes to Brunson. Brunson, final minute left to go. Brunson floats up that tier. Jump, it's good. Jalen Brunson saving this Knicks squad tonight. 55 seconds left to play. Third 20-point half this series by Jalen Brunson. Miami with possession. Vincent, top of the key, guarded by Brunson. Pick set by Adebayo. He rolls down. Vincent to the rim. Vincent dump off. Butler. Battle for the loose ball. Who's got it? Bodies collide. Out to the corner. Max Strus picks it up. And a reach and fall committed by Jalen Brunson. And the Heat are in the bonus. Oh man, what a terrible time to pick up a personal foul by the best player on the floor for your team right now. And they are toast. Jalen Brunson picks up personal foul number 3 right now in the game, reaching in. Two shots here at the free throw line for Max Strus. First one's good. We're tied. 3 personal fouls by Jalen Brunson, and the Knicks tonight have yet to figure it out without him on the floor. Tonight with Brunson, he is a +7 on the floor. The other guys who's played without Brunson on the floor tonight, Josh Hart -5, Obi Toppin -4, Miles McBride, who has taken the spot of Brunson at the point guard position, he is back in once again, a -7. Worst plus-minus out of anybody on the floor tonight in this game for the Knicks. 25 seconds left to go. 1-point lead for Miami. Randall with the basketball. Randall at the left wing. Crossover defended by Butler. Dribbles into the key. Passes down low. Hartenstein floats to the shot. That is way off the mark. And the rebound controlled by Vincent. Kyle Lowry slows it down, final possession. 12 seconds left to go. Edge of the midcourt logo for Lowry. Kyle Lowry defended by Miles McBride. Top of the key, 5 seconds. Crowd comes on his feet. Lowry up fake. Bounce pass over to Butler. Butler with 2. Butler with 1. Butler takes the jumper to buzzer. Around it out, no good. We go into halftime. Heat with a 1-point lead as Miami trailed at 1 point by 14 in this game. And they lead 51-50. This is tough for New York. Jalen Brunson has carried this team. He's almost got half of the points. 22-50 coming from Brunson. Bam Adebayo with 17 for the Heat out of the 51 total for Miami. Brunson with 3 personal fouls. RJ Barrett has 3 as well. For the Heat, nobody's picked up 3. 2 each by Gabe Vincent and Kevin Love for personal fouls. And Bam Adebayo imposing his will on this game. We see him getting interviewed right now. Sweat poured off of him in that first half. Just absolutely imposing his will in multiple slam dunks. in the teeth of this Knicks defense. This is going to be tough for New York. They got to get other players to step up because they are toast right now. Ever since Jalen Brunson misses time in the floor, they just cannot put together competitive minutes when he is missing time in the floor. Miami's got just so much depth on their team with other players tonight. Jimmy Butler just 3 for 10 shooting. He's only got 9 points tonight in this game by Butler, but we know that any given moment he can pop off and he can just start going at any given moment. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well as we, right now we're in halftime here, so I get that graphic for you guys. So right now we're in halftime. Yeah, the Knicks got 3 guys, but that's all that they've basically gotten the points for from this series has been Brunson, Barrett, and Randall. Tonight, Randall's just not showing up. I mean, they can't get it done if one of the guys from their trio ain't showing up, and they don't have any other players to account for after that. It's tough to put the ball in the bucket from anybody else, and they really, really miss Emmanuel quickly. Compton, welcome back in. Ron, thanks for joining in again. Furio, welcome on the stream. Yeah, same thing goes for Miami right now. So it all depends on who's going to step up in this game. And we know certainly Jimmy Butler can. So Jimmy Butler with just 9 in the first half. Bam Adebayo, the top player, with 17. So they also have trouble with other players trying to step up in this game. Yeah, New York's in some big-time foul trouble right now. Jalen Brunson, 3 personal fouls, same as R.J. Barrett. Those are the top 2 scorers. Those 2 guys have combined for 32 points out of the 50 in the first half. And Julius Randle tonight just cracking under pressure right now for him. He's had an extremely tough game. 5 points in 17 minutes by Randle. A lot of nervousness must be going on with, I'd say more so for the Knicks in that halftime huddle, considering you know now that Jalen Brunson and R.J. Barrett both have 3 personal fouls. Barrett, for a long time, was in foul trouble in that first half. The problem is that Jalen Brunson just picked up his 3rd in the final minute. So that's new news. That completely throws off their game plan. Yeah, hoping they can take it in Game 7 there, Compton. Jason Tatum's going to show up. He's going to show up like he did for the final 4 minutes of that game and not be the player that he was for the first 44. Yeah, they're putting up the graphic right here. Jalen Brunson, 22 points, 8 for 11 shooting, 73% from the floor, 4 for 7 from three-point range. Rest of the starters for the Knicks, 18 points on 4 for 16 shooting, 25% from the floor. So exactly what I was saying, Julius Randle has to step up. They've got 0 production throughout this entire playoff series from Quentin Grimes. So he's really struggled. He's got just 3 points tonight. Mitchell Robinson yet to score, but he's been more of like a rebounding type player. Kind of like a similar skill set to like a Kevon Looney, that he can get you double-digit rebounds, A couple blocks per game, but not much in the points column for Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, looking like we could see the Eastern Conference Finals rematch. We shall see. Aiden, welcome back in. Oh boy, sorry to hear that, William. Keep your head up there, man. Keep your head up. Even if your team does lose, keep your head up. Always next season. Especially, I mean, I feel you guys. If you guys are a Knicks fan, I feel for you guys. Just pain. But, I was shocked by how the Knicks handled the Cavs, in my honest opinion, in that first round series. I thought, in my opinion, the Cavs would have taken that. I was certainly wrong. I don't know what in the world happened to the Cavs, but their offense just got shredded. Just couldn't find any sort of rhythm in that series. Yeah, this is a really good Heat team adjusting wise. This Heat team doesn't blow many leads. They come from behind a bunch. Yeah, Knicks kind of in the same category as my Celtics in terms of blown leads. Just frustrating to watch. So I covered the last game. They were able to squeak it out and win, but it was much closer. They blew a 19-point lead. Yeah, incredible, man. Like, this Heat team, they gotta be the best 8 seed of all time. You beat a 1 seed with Milwaukee in 5. You beat a player as dominant as Giannis in 5 games in that series. And now they have a chance to close it out in 6 with 1/2 left. What's costing the Heat right now in this game is what's been costing them this season has been the 3-point shooting. Right now they're just 2 for 12 from 3-point range. They make a couple more threes, and they're tearing it up. Like, they must be going into halftime pretty comfortable, knowing that they shot the ball just 2 for 12 from the perimeter. And here they are with a 1-point lead right now. Because they've gotten those paint points tonight. They're 26 to 10 points in the paint. And, yeah, Julius Randle tonight just hasn't been able to show up. A lot of tough jumpers. He's going right to the bad habits, iso ball, one-on-one shots, low percentage jumpers, missing off the mark, and that's what's costing the team right now. He's attempted 7 shots. He's missed 5 of those shots. Yeah, you could go play for the Shanghai Sharks. Well then, Sunday, Jason Tatum better better back up this talk. There's a post today via NBA on ESPN that quoted Jason Tatum after the Celtics' Game 6 victory against the Sixers last night. Jason Tatum said, in quotes, "Humbly, I'm one of the best basketball players in the world." Close quote there by Tatum. Well, Jason Tatum showed that in the final 4 minutes. He better back it up with a full 48. Letting us know who he is in that Game 7. Full 48 minutes of going straight off, if you want to quote like that. First team All-NBA. You got to show up for a Game 7 when you've been the favorites this whole series. Gotta prove it. Quick update for you guys. Warriors take on the Lakers later tonight. This is my only stream that I plan on covering, by the way, tonight. But if the Warriors win that game, I hope to cover the Celtics-Sixers at 8 o'clock on Sunday. If the Warriors do lose, unfortunately, I would not be around to cover Celtics-Sixers in the afternoon on Sunday. I get back later in the day, so I would be around at night if they do play at 8, but I would unfortunately not be able to cover the game at 3:30, so just a heads up for you guys. Boyette, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, he's been all over the place for Tatum. Like, he just isn't able to rise his game to the next level when it comes playoff time. It's unfortunate. Just goes into a shell. That last game reminded me of going into a shell. That reminded me of my pet tortoise going into a shell, sleeping next to the wood stove for the first 45 minutes, and then my pet tortoise waking up for the final 3 minutes just to show up and go on a scoring run himself and close it out. That's how wild that game was. Got to be consistent. Superstar is all about consistency, and he is just so inconsistent. Yeah, we shall see. This one might go into overtime tonight. I'm not liking the Knicks' chances, in my personal opinion, right now in this game, because Jalen Brunson's got 3 personal fouls. I'm a Celtics fan, if you guys didn't know. I'm from Massachusetts, but I cover different teams, NBA, college basketball as well. My college team that I root for is Providence. But yeah, thanks all for joining in. ZD, appreciate it for joining on the stream here. This second half's all gonna determine whether Julius Randle steps up to play. That's what it's about, because we know that Jimmy Butler is about to elevate his game in the second half. Who wants it more? That's what it's all about here in the second half for this one. Okay, we're going to start off half number 2 of action. Miami looking to close it out, leading the series 3-2. The Heat were trailing by 14 points at one point in this game. Now they're up by 1. Knicks got to find something without Jalen Brunson on the floor. 3 personal fouls. I'd imagine he's going to keep on playing until he picks up a 4th, and then it gets really tricky from there. Yes. Yep, a lot of history lately between the Celtics and the Heat. Probably going to see a 7-game Eastern Conference Finals, maybe not. Jack City, thanks for the dono. Appreciate it for being a part of the stream again. Let's get that dono hype for Jack City, the legend in the channel. Here we go. Knicks won a perfect 11 for 11 in the first quarter at the free throw line. They did not go to the free throw line in the second quarter. Jalen Brunson on the floor playing with 3 personal fouls. He's in the court with Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, who's calling for it at the corner. Randle puts up a tough jumper, missed around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Miami. 5th player on the floor is Quentin Grimes for New York. Miami with the possession. Strus bounce pass to Adebayo. He had 17, top scoring the team in the first quarter. Corner 3, it's made for the triple by Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent rising right now to get a lot of their other players going in this game, and this could be toast for New York. New York's going to have to figure it out. Barrett and Brunson both with 3 personal fouls. Brunson at the left wing. Brunson guarded by Butler around the perimeters. We start off the third. Brunson, jumper at the free throw circle. Missed off the back from no good. Ball tipped from the hands of Adebayo into the hands of Strus, who collects the defensive board. Butler at the right wing perimeter. Moves on top to Strus. Strus up fake, dribbles inside the key. Kick out left corner into the hands to Adebayo. Adebayo dribbles left elbow. Adebayo looks to pass it back outside. He does to Butler. Moves it out to his right. Strus jacks up a 3. Max Strus missed off the back rim. And Quentin Grimes controls the defensive rebound. 10:30 left to go. Bounce pass goes to Randle. Randle down at the low block. Puts the jumper up. Missed off the mark. He got fouled. And Randle will shoot 2. Coming up at the free throw line. The clock will stop with 10:24. Not sure just yet. I might be out on the 4th of July this year on vacation. I'm not sure just yet. Yeah, Phoenix has got a lot of working to do this summer with construction with that roster. They need a lot of help because basically it was KD and Booker. That team had 0 depth. Randy, thanks for joining back in from Thailand. First shot good by Randle. Second shot's up, second shot's through. Yeah, Phoenix really has to move on from DeAndre Ayton. Like, he just keeps on getting out-hustled, puts in 0 effort. And he doesn't even play to, like, win or anything. It just lets his team down. Jumper off the mid-range, missed by Adebayo. Rebound controlled by Grimes. 10 minutes left to go in the third. 2-point lead for the Heat. Brunson looking to tie it up. Brunson at the right baseline. Brunson backs his way to the mid-block. Brunson up fake at the right baseline, gives it over to Randle. Step back, corner 3. Randle missed off the rim. Follows it up with his own rebound, but bobbled it and lost it out of bounds. Randle was not able to complete the offensive rebound securely at the baseline. It will go back to Miami. 9:40 left to play in the third. Heat looking to close it out at home in 6. Miami's undefeated on their home floor in the playoffs. The Knicks looking to force a Game 7 on Monday. Butler moves it out right corner. Kevin Love drives baseline. Love gives it over to Adebayo. Outside Strus. At the top of the key goes to Vincent. Vincent takes the 3. Vincent missed off the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Randle for the Knicks defense. 9:15 left. Brunson Guarded by Strus, moves it out to his right. Right baseline dribble. Barrett slips backdoor to the cup. No good. Tipped over the rim. No good. Missed by Robinson. On the tip-in opportunity, goes right back to the Heat. Vincent up the floor. Quick three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound again secured by Randall. 9 minutes left to go. What a battle here as both of these teams cannot score a bucket as of late. Randall, top of the key. Julius Randle dribbles up, moves it over to Grimes. Grimes shoots the three for the lead. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Miami. Both of these teams are stone cold. Adebayo to the rim. Adebayo gets fouled. He targets Mitchell Robinson. And this will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Bam. Jason, what's good? Welcome back in the stream, brother. Wow, this game has really just started off slow in this second half. Already 3+ minutes into the second half, and it's the Heat outscoring the Knicks 3-2 right now. Bam Adebayo will shoot 2 at the line. First one's up. First one is good. Bam Adebayo, top player tonight for the Heat in this game. Second free throw he makes. He's up to 19 now. Imposing as well. Points in the paint been a major factor tonight for Miami. They lead that category 26-10. The Knicks are 0 for 6 shooting this quarter. Both of their shots were made at the free throw line by Randall. At the right wing, Brunson moves it across the floor. Grimes, touch pass left corner, Randall. Randall guarded by Adebayo. Randall down to 6 in the shot clock. Randall dribbles inside the key. Randall forces up a shot, gets fouled again. And the clock will stop with 8:24. .824 remaining in the third. That's number 2 picked up by Bam Adebayo now for personal fouls. And Randall will head to the free throw line, shoot 2. First one by Randall is good. Yeah, so that goes on all the time for recruiting. So yeah, recruiting never stops. It's a year-round thing. If you're looking at the NBA draft, maybe that's what the question was. NBA draft will take place this year on Thursday, June 22nd. Actually, the draft lottery is coming up. That's on Tuesday for next week. So May 16th, this upcoming Tuesday, is the NBA draft lottery. Adebayo, jumper off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled for New York. 3-point game with 8 minutes left to play. Third quarter, Randall takes up the floor. Randall, spin move, gets the handle back. Randall, dish out right corner. Grimes, 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass right corner to Randall. Takes the jumper at the right corner. Rattles in. It's tied 56-56. Julius Randle sends up a prayer at the right corner. Goes back to his old habits of iso ball, one-on-one basketball, and a step back in the corner. He makes it. Wow. 7:25 left to go. Butler shovels out to the wing. Kevin Love with a 3. Kevin Love makes it. He's on the board for his first bucket tonight. Kevin Love now with 3 in the box score column. The Heat just 4 for 17 from downtown. The Knicks tonight 8 for 22 in 3-point shooting. 7 minutes left to play in the third. Brunson, top of the key. Brunson defended by Vincent. Dribbles up to the left elbow. Bounce pass left quarter over to Grimes. Grimes dribbles baseline. Floats the pass right wing Randall. Randall takes the 3. Off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled by Butler. Under 7 minutes left to play. Butler up the floor. Butler, crossover, drives inside a low block over Barrett. Butler gets the bounce. That's good for 2 more for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler up to 11 now. Largest lead of the game for the Heat, up by 5. 6:30 left to play. R.J. Barrett, defended at the right wing perimeter by Butler. Gets past him, dribbles into the key, working on Love. Barrett missed a shot. Left part of the backboard it went. Didn't even touch the rim. Kevin Love got contacted hard. No call there by the referees. That looked like an illegal screen set by New York, with a no call by the refs. And the Heat float up this shot, and this will send free throws coming up from Miami. 6-13, or will it? $6:13 left to go. Yep. RJ Barrett shooting foul. So the clock will stop. We'll head to the timeout. 6:13 remaining. Heat up by 5. Hey, happy birthday right there to Jeffrey, upcoming on Monday. Rick on the stream, welcome in. I'll update you guys who the 5 players are for both of these teams once we get back in. Yeah, I get the Celtics there. But it'd be a big, big disappointment if Boston chokes it like the Bruins in a Game 7. Jason Tatum, man, gotta have his best game of the playoffs. It's just so inconsistent. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys are new in the channel tonight on this one. And what a great game we have. The Knicks trying to fight for their NBA playoff lives tonight, right now. New York down to just 37% shooting. What struggled them historically has been moving the ball around, taking a lot of bad looks. And right now, that's what's costing them. 10 total assists tonight in this game on 17 made field goals. The Heat's having a tough night from 3. Despite shooting 4 for 17, they have a 5-point lead they built in. What's good, Joe? Welcome in. Hope all is going well. They play on Sunday. We don't know the time of that game just yet. It's either 3:30 or 8 o'clock, depending on what happens with the Golden State Lakers game tonight. Oh, man. Sorry to hear about that, Ren Jeff. My man Braden, JB. Looking for him to go off tomorrow. 61-56, about to get back to action in just a moment. $6:13 left to go. Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. He will shoot 2. First one's up. First one is good. Gets the bounce. Heat have their largest lead right now by 6. Second shot. Right down the middle. 7-point lead for Miami. Knicks have to get something going. No, they cannot. They lose control of the basketball in their backcourt. Open 3. No good, off the mark by Strus. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Miami. Wow. Knicks getting lucky right there. They couldn't even properly handle the basketball in their backcourt. The Knicks have missed the previous 10 of 11. I would like the Knicks out of this group right here, but honestly, I think it's going to be the Heat. Like, I don't think right now this Knicks team stands too much of a chance based that Jalen Brunson's got 3 personal fouls. They just made a big-time 3, though. Straight away, Josh Hart rips it through for the triple. You know, anything could happen, though. That's the thing. It's just the shot selection and the turnovers have been crushing this Knicks team lately. They had a 14-point lead, and now they're down by 4. They were just down by 7, their largest deficit. 5:30 left to play in the third. Gabe Vincent has it at the left wing perimeter. Vincent dribbles up to the top of the free throw circle. His pass off the mark. That's a turnover. So that pass went behind Kevin Love at the wing out of bounds. So uncharacteristic Heat turnover right there for a mistake as it goes back to New York. Randall, hand off to Hart. Hart just made the last 3. Hart hands it off to Randall. Randall at the right elbow. Randall moves that left wing. Grimes off the catch. Takes the 3. No good. Tapped over to Adebayo for the defensive rebounds. 5 minutes left to play. Bam. Has it now top of the free throw circle. Bam. Bounce pass over to Butler. Butler at the mid-block, double team, dribbles back out around the perimeter, floats the pass on top to Love, moves it out left wing into the hands of the corner of Gabe Vincent. Vincent scoops, Vincent no good, missed the layup, and the rebound controlled by Randall. 4:40 left to go. Brunson, crossover, Brunson drives, floats up the shot, falling away. He's got it. Jalen Brunson for 2 more. Putting your team on your back. Jalen Brunson, the man tonight, doing exactly that. 24 points by Brunson. 4.5 left to go. A shovel down low. Butler puts it up, and Butler gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Jimmy Butler. This might have been on... Let's see who it's on. It's on Josh Hart. Josh Hart picks up personal foul number 3. Joanne, welcome back in. Yeah, things going pretty well. Swamp Thing on the stream. Welcome on board again. Butler first free throw. That's a make. I think it's going to be Golden State tonight to force 7 in that series. Butler will shoot his second one here. Free throw number 2 is good. 4:20 left to play in the third. Jalen Brunson on the floor with Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes. Brunson guarded at the left wing by Kalen Martin. Brunson, 8 on the shot clock. Brunson switch guarded by Butler. Brunson gets past him, takes the jumper, baseline. Off the mark, no good. Bounced off the rim twice, and we have a whistle. Wasn't on the shot because that's a severely delayed whistle. No, it's going to be a loose ball foul on the battle for the rebound picked up by Cody Zeller. So this will stay Knicks basketball, and the Knicks also in the bonus the next time up. New York gets the inbound over to Mitchell Robinson. Top of the key, Mitchell Robinson. Looking to hand it off. Gives it over to Randall at the left wing. 8 on the shot clock. Randall dribbles at the free throw circle. Randall drives inside the key, and Randall gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line here by Julius Randle. The clock will stop with 3:52. Wow, both of these teams just shooting low percentage tonight in a defensive, grinded out type of game. Randall, first one's good. Isaiah Hartenstein will check into the game and place Mitchell Robinson right now. Randall will have a second free throw coming up. Randall free throw number 2. It's up, it's through. 2-point game, 3:52 left to go in the third. What a game. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Lowry sends it on top into the hands of Max Strus. Kyle Lowry, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, Jimmy Butler, and Cody Zeller to 5 on the floor. Jumper, baseline, it's good. Jimmy Butler sinks it through for 2. 3.5 left to go. Down by 4 for the Knicks. Butler up to 17 points and 7 rebounds tonight. Brunson has it at the top of the key. Moves it out to the left wing. That's Randall accelerates. Kick out right corner. Hart with a 3. Hart missed off the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Butler. Dennis, welcome back in, man. What a game tonight here. Butler at the left corner, dribbles baseline, turns the corner. Butler goes backdoor, missed the layup, no good. Tipped up, battle for the rebound, hauled in by Josh Hart. Here goes New York up the floor quickly. Hart right to the rim, he scores. Up and in off the backboard, coast to coast with a layup. 2-point game with under 3 minutes left to go in the third. What a game. Josh Hart up to 9 right now in this one. Butler swings it out right wing perimeter. Martin. No look pass right corner into the hands to Kyle Lowry. Lowry dribbles baseline. Lowry up and in. That's good. Up and in off the glass. Scores for 2 from point blank range. 2.5 left to go. What a game between these two teams right now. Here goes the Knicks with it. Brunson at the right wing working on Martin 1-on-1. 2:20 left to go. Brunson at the Casilla Center logo. Dribbles up inside the key. Brunson floats up that shot. He got it. Jalen Brunson looking for the fall call. Couldn't get it, but he dropped it in for 2. And it's only a 2-point game. Butler outside finds Lowry. 2 minutes left to play here in the third. Out to the left corner into the hands of Jimmy Butler. Lowry floats the pass right corner. Martin drives baseline on Hardenstein. Stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Hardenstein. It will stay Heat ball with 2:01 left to go. And we'll take a timeout on the floor, reaching the media break. 2:01 left to play. Third quarter. And a great game between these two teams. Jalen Brunson going off for 26. Bam Adebayo's got 19, the top scorer for the Heat, but Jimmy Butler right behind now with 17. What a game. The Knicks fighting for their playoff lives to force a Game 7 on Monday. Miami looking to close it out tonight in 6. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams in the channel. Almost 400 plus watching. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys are rooting for tonight in this game here. Heat or Knicks? Really good game. Yeah, Spoelstra's on top. Him and Steve Kerr would be my top 2. Also, Pop for San Antonio, but they're in like a rebuilding roster right now for them. What a game. Incredible between these two teams out there on the floor, just competing on a big time battle for this one tonight. Credit to the Knicks for keeping this in the game because they were struggling in foul trouble all throughout the course with a couple of their key players. Yeah, one of the best with him and Kerr, I think, are the top 2. So we're going to get back to action here just in a couple moments. 2 minutes left to play. Jalen Brunson up the floor. Sends it over to Josh Hart as he attacks, and it gets blocked out of bounds by Martin, but Josh Hart runs right over Max Strus, called an offensive foul. Committed on the playback from the timeout by New York. It will go right back over to Miami. Oh, wow. So, Providence, Oklahoma, December 5th. Thanks for the update there, Vegas. Yeah, that's probably going to be on FS1, I would imagine. That game would be. Because usually ESPN never puts on Big East teams on their network for like non-conference games. That's a turnover, an illegal screen set by Miami. So back-to-back turnovers by both of these teams on the offensive side of the ball. Bradley, welcome in. Combo in the stream, welcome in. .130 left to play. Brunson, bounce pass over to Randall. Randall, top of the free throw circle. Randall working his way on Butler. Randall dribbles up to the mid-block. Randall, jumper at the low block. Missed off the rim, and the rebound secured by Martin. That's a tough defensive stop right there by the Heat. Zeller, hand off to Lowry. Minute 15 left to play in the third. Lowry puts it right over Hardenstein. He scores in a high-arcing right-handed hook shot. Bucket's been hard to come by, but that's a big one to go up by 4. 4-point lead seems like it's a mile away. That is good down low, though, for 2 by the Knicks. 71-69. Final minute left to go in the third. Kyle Lowry will bring it up the floor. He's guarded by Hart. Gets past him, moves it out to the right wing. Duncan Robinson catching fire. 3, missed rim short. Battle for the loose ball. Picked up by the Heat as they retain possession. Critical loose ball right there, scooped up by Miami. Cross-court pass. Open 3, Duncan Robinson. Oh, he's got it. Duncan Robinson right through the shoot. It goes. Drills the 3. It's a 5-point lead. The Knicks forgot their defensive assignment. Duncan Robinson out in the clear. Bang, bang, sinks it. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson, double teamed at the right wing. Brunson, guarded by Martin, brings along Zeller. Bounce pass down low. Hardenstein up. Hardenstein good. Up and in off the glass for 2. 18 seconds left. Butler, up by 3 for the Heat. Down to 8 seconds left. Butler dribbles. Butler drives to the mid-block, and Hardenstein gets caught in the reach-in foul. Clock will stop with 6.2 seconds. So Jimmy Butler fouled here in the reach-in. This will allow the Heat to get the inbound as Max Strus comes back onto the floor. Butler. They'll have the inbound passer being Kyle Lowry in this situation. Near side of the floor, the front court for the Heat. 6.2 seconds remaining. Inbound goes to Bam. Top of the key. Bam. Hand off to Robinson. Dribbles towards his right. Fadeaway 3 up in the air. Off the back rim missed. And we close out at the end of the third. It's Miami 74, New York 71. 12 more minutes of basketball action remaining, and a great one to determine if there'll be a Game 7 or not in this series. Duncan Robinson, a major 3 that he made. Bench points been critical, especially in favor of the Heat throughout the series by a landslide. $20 total bench points tonight for the Heat compared to 17 by the Knicks. So not terrible by the Knicks tonight in bench points considering. Duncan Robinson's made 2 threes. Last one, a major one, is it up the lead of 5 before the Knicks were able to respond. Kyle Lowry with 9 off the bench, 5 by Caleb Martin. And then for the Knicks tonight, 6 by Toppin from the bench. Josh Hart leads the way with 9. 2 by Hardenstein. Hardenstein got the last bucket. That was a great power move down low by Hardenstein. Bam Adebayo, 19 points. Jimmy Butler with 17 tonight. Those are the top 2 scorers in the game for the Heat. Leading player, though, tonight in this game, that is Jalen Brunson with 28. Julius Randle really struggling tonight. 12 points by Randle. Just 3 for 12 shooting from the floor in a elimination matchup for the Knicks, down 3-2 in the series. And R.J. Barrett with just 10. R.J. Barrett, he was great to start off the game for him. Perfect 8 for 8 in the first quarter at the free throw line, but done nothing ever since tonight shooting the ball. He is 1 for 7 by Barrett and hasn't done anything after the first quarter. Miami shooting poorly in this game from 3. Just 5 of 21 from 3-point range. They're making up for it from 2. What they're doing is they're doubling points in the paint in this game, 32-16. What's good, Moro? Welcome in. Liking the Heat to take this tonight. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game here, Heat or Knicks. G. Thomas, welcome in. Taking the Knicks tonight in this game. Who's going to come alive in the fourth quarter? That is the big question. That's going to decide the game. Who can start to make shots and put points on the scoreboard? Jalen Brunson certainly has proven that he can tonight, but Julius Randle has not been able to do that. That's been the issue. Brunson's been spectacular, putting his team on his back. 28 by Brunson, 11 for 16 shooting, 4 for 7 from 3. Problem is Barrett and Randle have not been able to rise in this game. It's just been a one-man show. One-man show going up against a full team. We get back to action. Start of the fourth quarter. Heat by 3. Heat with the basketball right to left in the floor. Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, and Caleb Martin. Adebayo blocked from behind by Hardenstein. Huge rejection went off the glass. Brunson outside finds Barrett. Moves it over to Hardenstein with a big-time rejection from behind. Over to Hart, top of the key. Hart gives it over to Barrett. Edge of the midcourt logo. 12 on the shot clock. Hand off Brunson. Brunson takes the 3. Brunson shots off the front or miss. Offensive rebound saved by Hart. New 14 in the shot clock for New York. Josh Hart with it, the left wing perimeter. He drives inside. Hart jumper, and we get a foul. Clock will stop with 11:21. Hey, thanks so much, Jason. Really appreciate it, brother. Enjoy the rest of your night there, man. And thanks so much, dude. I'll be on the lookout for that. 11:20 left to go. Inbound over to New York. Brunson dribbles up to the free throw circle. Brunson sneaks around. Brunson right past Martin, gets knocked down and fouled. Jalen Brunson, 2 shots coming up at the free throw line, and the clock will stop with 11:13. Raphael, welcome in, liking the Knicks in 7 in the series. Jalen Brunson putting this Knicks team on his back right now. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brunson looking for 30. He's got 28 tonight. First shot by Brunson. It is up. It is good. $11:13 left to go in the fourth. $29 by Brunson on 11 for 17 shooting from the floor tonight. An incredible game by Jalen Brunson, elevating his play in the postseason. Second free throw is good. 1-point game. Jalen Brunson with 30. Niz on the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. What a game. Whoa, 1 second. They not going to give him it? Why we got 74-72 on the scoreboard? What? Okay, Brunson made the free throw. The ESPN scoreboard right now is 74-72. I get 74-73. I don't think I missed a point. I don't know what the problem is with the scoreboard. We have 11:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, because the online site right now says 74-73. So I don't know where there's a point missing. Butler, jumper around the rim and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Adebayo comes down with it. Offensive rebounds. Down low, loose ball on the hardwood, picked up by Josh Hart with a steal. Here goes New York with it. 10:45 left. Brunson, crossover. Brunson down low. Brunson missed off the glass. He gets fouled. Check that, 74-72. So where did they go wrong? They must have docked like a shot or something prior. Okay, now I see. So, wow, they got to be more clear with that for the referees. They waved off the second free throw that Brunson had made. So, Brunson, his total goes back to 29. They had waived the second free throw that he had made in the previous trip. Brunson here looking for 30, will shoot 2 more. First shot's up, first shot is good. So, 74-73. Now the score. Wow, where was the signal there by the referees? I know, I can't hear anything because I got the audio down to like 0 or 1 volume because I have to, can't play the audio because of like copyright restrictions and stuff like that. But I'm wondering where in the world did they dock that point from? 10:35 left to go. Brunson missed the second one, so the score goes back to what it was before. 74-73. Heat with the ball. At the right wing, crossover with Butler. Butler right corner, dish out to the top. Open 3, Caleb Martin. He's got it. Extending the lead. It's up by 4 for Miami. Caleb Martin drills the triple. 10:15 left to go. Knicks with possession. Brunson dribbles to the left wing, double team by Martin and Robinson. Duncan Robinson goes into the paint now. Bounce pass on top. Barrett with a 3. Barrett missed off the rim, and a defensive rebound hauled in by Bam. Struggling right now to make shots. Anybody other than Duncan Robinson, anybody other than for the Knicks than Jalen Brunson in this game. Up fake inside the key. Lowry mid-range, no good. Tipped up, battle for the loose ball, and we got this one going the Knicks direction. Kyle Lowry trying to battle for that loose ball. And it's called on Bam Adebayo. So they called it on Bam Adebayo for the loose ball foul. And we'll go back to New York with 9:45 left. Barrett inside. Barrett to the rim. Barrett missed the layup. Adebayo rips it away with a defensive rebound. 9.5 left to go. What a game. SMK, appreciate it for joining in. You guys are legends here to stream. Top of the key, Butler. Butler looking to extend the lead. Butler dribbles up to the free throw circle. Butler leans in, takes the jumper. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Hart. Knicks with it, down by 4, looking for something. Brunson to Sellers. Brunson to the rim. Brunson kick, corner. Out to the wing, Hart. Hart dribbles up to the key. Hart looking to pass it back out. Bounce pass left corner, Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. 9:05 left to go in the game clock. Brunson crossover, dribbles left baseline. Brunson floats up the shot. Knocked down, no call. Oh, there will be a call, but the referee is extremely late. It's a foul call picked up on the floor by Miami, and Jalen Brunson will shoot 2 shots coming up at the free throw line as he gets knocked down by... Wow, really wasn't much contact. Caleb Martin, I believe, the one who's the guilty party there. Yes, he is. Wow. Heat fans cannot believe the call. Hands behind their heads right now of the Heat fans, as there was not much contact. Brunson just floated up the shot, dribbling baseline, and then after he floated up the shot, he tried to sell it, and he did a great job selling it, falling down on the hardwood. First free throw is good by Brunson. Jalen Brunson now with 30. 31 as he made that free throw, so he's got 31 now since he's made that free throw. Oli Mod, welcome back in. What a game we got. Jimmy Butler tonight with 17, Adebayo with 19. Those are the top 2 players in double figures for the Heat. Brunson makes the second one. He has got 32, the top scorer of the game. This is his 4th 30-plus point game this series for Jalen Brunson, a coming out party. Just putting his team on his back. Martin has it left corner. Martin Dribbles towards his right at the left wing. Martin dribbles inside the key. Caleb Martin passes, gets intercepted. Here goes the Knicks with a 3-on-2 lob over the top for Toppin. Deflected into the corner. Barrett. His pass deflected. Intercepted by Bam Adebayo with a steal. Up ahead, Butler. Butler right from behind gets blocked out of bounds by New York. Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein converging on the block. A chance to tie the game on a 3-on-2 for the Knicks. And the lob was well too short. Deflected. Looking to set it to Obi Toppin. And the Heat did a great job deflecting that lob, sending it out to the corner. Miami will get the inbound underneath the hoop. A defensive battle here on the floor. 8:25 left to play. Inbound goes to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson at the right wing. Sends it on top over to Adebayo. Adebayo dribbles inside the key. Bam over Hartenstein. Blocked by Hartenstein. Off the glass. No good. Lowry comes up with offensive rebound. Lowry. Bounce pass. Left wing. Open three. Caleb Martin. Skipped around the rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Who's got it? The Knicks come down with it with Obi Toppin. 8 minutes left to go. Toppin brings up the floor. 8 minutes left. Dribbles baseline. Toppin down low. He gets fouled. Targets Duncan Robinson as the clock stops with 8 minutes. 2 free throws coming up in the line here by Obi Toppin. What a game. If you guys are doing a stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Uncle Pizzo Man, thanks so much for joining in once again. What a night. Patrick, glad to have you back in. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this game here. Knicks or Heat. First free throw is good by Toppin. It's a 1-point game. The Knicks playing for their playoff lives right now, trailing 3-2 in the series. Miami looking to close it out in 6. Knicks looking to force a Game 7 on Monday. SVB, welcome back in. Oh man, gonna be a big time one tonight. Could have 3 games that go into a Game 7. We shall see. Second free throw missed at the line by Toppin off the back rim, and this is going the Heat's direction. Eight minutes left. Inbound for Miami. Deflected out of bounds by Toppin. Toppin tried to guard the inbound right there, and he almost had it for the steal, but deflected it out. What a game. We have 8 minutes left. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Here we go in the final 8 minutes. Game number 7. The Knicks are looking for the force. Heat looking to take it in 6 tonight on their home floor. Miami undefeated in the playoffs in their home court. Kyle Lowry on the floor with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Max Strus, and Gabe Vincent. Butler at the edge of the midcourt logo. Pass over to Bam. Bam dribbles downhill to the rim. Stripped out of bounds by Hartenstein. Shot clock will stay at 5 seconds. Game clock with 7:41 left to play. Isaiah Hartenstein stepping up the defense as he stripped Bam Adebayo. Bam had no clue that he was even there. Inbound to Bam, up fake, takes the jump over Hartenstein. He's got it. Bam Adebayo drills the 2 for the mid-range J. 7.5 left to go. Bam Adebayo leading the Heat in this game with 21. Butler right behind with 17. Knicks with the ball. Jalen Brunson with 32. Looking for more. Brunson. Bounce pass. Left corner. Corner 3. Toppin. No good off the mark. Rebound control by Butler. 7:15 left to go. Heat with the basketball. Butler will slow it down up the floor. Butler at the right wing perimeter, defended by Obi Toppin. Brings a double team along with Brunson. Butler looking to get it away. He's trapped. His pass into the hands to Adebayo. Top of the key, moves it out to Lowry. Touch pass left corner. Here they go out to the top. Open 3. Max Strus. Bang, bang. He drills it. Max Strus right through the shoot. Drills the triple. It's a 6-point lead in the timeout taken by New York. The Heat fans loving it. The Heat fans saying bye-bye, New York. We'll see if that comes true as we still got 6:56 left to play. Max Strus. Big time J straight away. As that ball moves around the area it went. From the perimeter to the inside. Back out to the top of the key. Max Strus off the catch straight away. Knocking down the trifecta triple to bring the 6-point lead here for Miami. What a game. Barely anybody has been able to make a three tonight. That one is a massive one. Heat, just 7 for 24 from three tonight for Miami. The Knicks, 9 for 29. In the game that you need Julius Randle, he's a no-show. 13 points, 3 for 12 shooting. 1 for 5 from three by Randle in this game. R.J. Barrett, too. Inconsistent tonight. 10 points, 1 for 9 from the floor, 0 for 3. This game was all Jalen Brunson, and one player could do so much. Whereas on the other side, they got 3 in double figures. 21 by Bam, 17 by Butler, and Max Strus up to 11 as he finally makes his first 3 of the night. Anthony on the stream, welcome in, man. Still time in this game for you, Josiah. So we shall see if the Knicks can come back in this one here. But, yeah, it's looking tough after that 3. Both of these teams playing excellent defense. This game has been extremely physical. What a game. Both of these teams playing their hearts out right now. It's just one player can take you so much throughout the game, whereas the Heat have more players that's just been able to start and come up throughout the course of this game. Just a better balance of a roster down the lineup. You needed your whole trio to show up tonight for the Knicks, and that just hasn't been able to happen. The defense has been able to keep them in, but Randle and Barrett just really letting down the team as you only got one guy that's been able to show up. Yeah, Josiah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining back in, man. Yeah, just going straight into the one-on-one matchups, just trying to pick on one-on-one matchups to get his shots down, and once he starts to hunt down matchups, taking his low percentage shots, it's just going to cost the team the game, and that's exactly what's happening right now with Julius Randle. Wow, these guys aren't even connected to each other. They just showed the Knicks timeout huddle. They had half of the guys on the Knicks timeout huddle not even knowing what the game plan was, well away from the clipboard on the opposite side of the bench. Because usually you have the entire huddle in there talking about the game plan so everybody knows what the game plan is for the final 6.5. They had half of the guys on the opposite side not even hearing the conversation. 6.5 left to go. Heat with the ball. Butler dribbles up low block. Butler puts it up. He scores. Up and off the backboard. +1 coming up at the free throw line by Jimmy Butler. 84-76. 6:25 left to go. The Heat were trailing by 14, and now they've made the Knicks possibly throw the white flag early in this game if the Knicks can't come back. Daniel, welcome back in. Thanks for joining back in, man. Butler up to 19. Looking to close it out in 6. The free throw by Butler. It's up. It's through. Largest lead tonight for Miami. 9-point lead. 6:25 remaining. Knicks in the backcourt. Brunson, guarded by Vincent, dribbles past the midcourt logo. Have to be urgent with the basketball here. They're one of the slower tempo offenses in the NBA. Brunson dribbles up to the elbow, takes the jumper, swoosh. I could do it all myself. Yes, I can. Jalen Brunson, baby. Taking his team, putting his team on his back tonight. He's got 34. Sister Surround with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for Sister Surround. Really appreciate it. 6 minutes left to go. Kyle Lowry passes left corner into the hands to Strus. Strus turns the corner, floats up the runner off the back rim, no good. Tipped up, battle for the rebound, tipped over to the corner for the offensive rebound. It goes over to Vincent. New 14 on the shot clock. At the left wing, Butler takes a 3. Jimmy Butler no good around the rim and out. Mitchell Robinson collects the defensive rebound. 5:30 left to go. Knicks down by 7, needing something. Brunson, can he do it himself? Brunson, double team, moves on top over to Barrett. Outside it goes to Hart. Hart, 8 on the shot clock. Outside of Barrett. Barrett had it stripped, and that is a reach and foul picked up by Kyle Lowry. R.J. Barrett will head to the free throw line where he's been successful tonight. A perfect 8 for 8. Barrett will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line, as this would put the Knicks winning 5 if he makes both of them. 5:18 left. First one's good. $5:18 remaining. A lot of good things popping in the 5:18 as well. If any of you guys are from the 5:18, let us know out in the chat. As the free throw was missed off the back rim, no good by Barrett. Barrett tonight, 9 for 10 on free throws. Yes, so the next game in the series, Game 7's in Boston. So Game 7 is in Boston on Sunday. We don't know what time it will be at. Just a quick update for you guys. Julius Randle leading in here. Drew contact by Butler. He got fouled. So Randle will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one is good. Potentially. Yeah, I think so. If it doesn't work on Sunday, I got a feeling that it could be it, honestly, for the two of them. Second shot by Randle, right down the middle. That's good. 4-point game, 5:10 left to go. Quick update for you guys. If the Celtics game is at 8 on Sunday, I plan on streaming it. If it's at 3:30, unfortunately, I can't because I'm out during the day. During that time, I'm covering a game for college for an NCAA tournament matchup that day, so I'm out during the afternoon at 3:30 that time. Missed open quarter 3 off the mark, no good. By Gabe Vincent. Opens up the door for New York. Brunson at the right wing, guarded by Vincent. Brunson, 10 on the shot clock, crossover. Brunson at the right corner, sneaks around the 2, dish out to the left wing. Up fake Hart. Hart dribbles inside the key. Dump off down low, deflected. Out of bounds it goes. 4:33 left. There's only 1.7 seconds on the shot clock. Josh Hart tried to thread the needle off to Mitchell Robinson underneath the rim for a slam dunk, but it was deflected out of bounds. Inbound corner, open 3, Randle. Missed off the rim, no good. Skidded off the far side of the rim, rebound to the Heat. 4:25 remaining. Miami up by 4. Butler will slow down the basketball. Butler at the Casillas Center logo. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Butler passes out to his right over to Kyle Lowry. 8 on the shot clock. Butler. Hand off to Lowry. Lowry has in the key once again. Lowry down low. Lowry sneaks around. Lowry drops it down. Kyle Lowry up and in off the backboard with a left-handed layup. Good for 2. 4 minutes left to play. Julius Randle on the outside. Randle dribbles baseline. Double teamed. Randle, his pass deflected. Intercepted. Oh, what a terrible time for a turnover by Julius Randle. 3:45 left to go. Adebayo came up with a steal as Julius Randle coughed it up. At the left baseline, the Heat with their crowd getting into it. The fans rising here at the Casillas Center. Top of the key, Butler. Dribbles towards the right elbow. Takes the J. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound secure by Hart. 3.5 left to go. Heat down by 6. They gotta go. Brunson at the right wing perimeter. And we have a timeout taken on the floor. New York will burn a timeout with 3:24 left to go. Down to 2 timeouts remaining. The Heat with 3 timeouts in the bag left in the game as well. What a game. Hit the thumbs up if you guys are new. Spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Miami looking to close out the series tonight on their home floor. The Knicks looking to force a Game 7. Seems like they are down by a mile. They're only down by 6, but with this big of a defensive game tonight, that 6 points is looking much more like 15 on the board at this rate in this game. Jalen Brunson doing everything possible. 34 points for him. Randle's got a double-double. He's got 15 points, 10 rebounds, but he has missed 11 field goal attempts just 3 for 14 shooting tonight and 1 for 7 from 3 by Randall. He's also turned it over 3 times. The last one, a terrible one that he had a couple minutes ago. Mitchell Robinson, 10 rebounds. R.J. Barrett, 11 points, and he has struggled as well, just 1 for 11 from the floor, 0 for 3 from three-point range. When your number 2 and number 3 guys had the opportunity to turn it up and make this a game, the number 2 and number 3 guys tonight struggling to the max. 61 combined minutes, shooting 4 for 24 between Randall and Barrett. 61 combined minutes, 26 combined points, 4 for 24 from the floor, combining to shoot 1 for 10 from three-point range. That's the difference. Jimmy Butler with 20, Bam Adebayo with 21, and 11 each by Max Strus and Kyle Lowry. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one here. Heat or Knicks, type it in. We have 3:24 left to play. What a game. Buckets have been hard to come by. This game's been super physical tonight. Players crashing the glass left and right. Loose balls all over the place. The rarity about this game is we've yet to see a single tie-up happen on the floor. That's the rarity tonight. There's been no tie-up off a 50-50 ball tonight in this game. Knicks in the fourth quarter shooting just 1 for 8. Heat shooting 5 for 18 in the fourth quarter. The Heat lead the fourth quarter box score 13-10. 13-10 in the fourth quarter with under 3.5 minutes left to play. That's how big defensively this game has been. The Knicks were limited to 19 points in the second quarter. The Knicks led at the end of one 31-24. That's the most points that any team has scored in a single quarter tonight, being 31. The Knicks get the inbound. Brunson on the floor with Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, and Josh Hart. Step back 3 in the air. It is good. Bang, bang. Zips it through an absolute laser to the shoot right there by Jalen Brunson. 3-point game. Talk about putting your team on your back. He has done exactly that tonight. Brunson, 37 points, 13 of 19 shooting, and Brunson makes his 5th 3 of the game. Jumper, Butler, bank, good. Cha-ching. Open up the bank right there for 2 for Jimmy Buckets Butler. 2:45 remaining. Heat down by 5 once again. Butler the top scorer for Miami with 22. Knicks trailing by 5 at the right corner. Barrett drives, had his Pickett pocked right there. Lost control of the basketball. Stolen away by Kyle Lowry. Baseline drive. Strus underneath. Strus backdoor. Strus knocked down and fouled. Max Strus will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line with 2:23 left. Whenever the Knicks make a shot, the Heat always respond. That's how this one's been. 5-point lead for Miami. R.J. Barrett, costly turnover. Turnovers. They've turned it over 11 times. Some of them in critical moments in this game tonight for the Knicks. First free throw, off the mark, missed by Max Strus. Edith, welcome back in. Hope all is going well tonight. 2:23 remaining if you guys are just joining in. Rafi on the stream, taking the Heat. Second shot at the line. Right down the pipe it goes for the free throw made by Max Strus. 6-point lead for the Heat. 2:20 left to play. Knicks have the basketball. Brunson, he's got 37. Brunson doing everything possible. Brunson swings it out on top over to Grimes. Grimes looking to pass it back out. Puts the ball back into the hands of Brunson. Brunson, top of the key. Brunson dribbles, kicks to the corner. Catching fire. 3, Josh Hart. Off the back rim, he missed. Battle for the rebound. Ripped away by Bam Adebayo with a defensive rebound. 2 minutes left to go. Bam. Dribbles past midcourt. Bam. As he will burn a timeout here. 1:53 remaining. Major rebound by Bam Adebayo as the whole crowd comes to its feet tonight in the Heat. Lead by 6 with 1:53 left. The Heat looking to do it in 6. Kelly hit the like so hard that I got him to get a new screen right there. Ronaldo, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, everybody, tonight. Yep, looking like that way. We could see an Eastern Conference Finals rematch from last year. Everything possible tonight for Jalen Brunson with 37. Issue is nobody else showing up in this game for the Knicks. Jimmy Butler, we know he's going to make a big-time shot in the fourth. That's exactly what he did. He banked it 2 a couple minutes ago. 22 by Butler, 21 by Adebayo. Those 2 guys showed up in a major way. Adebayo just collected his 9th rebound. Bam, the top scorer tonight for the Heat in this game. Kyle Lowry, almost a double-double tonight. 11 points, 9 assists, but big key for him. He's got 2 turnovers here in crunch time in the fourth quarter for Kyle Lowry. So two big steals from the bench by Kyle Lowry, forcing turnovers there for the Knicks in the fourth quarter. Knicks with 2 timeouts left, Heat with 1 timeout remaining. Both of these teams with 1 challenge each. And the Knicks have a fall to give. The Heat do not. I predicted the Heat for this game. I'm a Celtics fan. I feel like the Celtics would have a better matchup suited to play the Knicks, though. But based on the track record, I predicted the Heat in this one tonight. 1:50 left to play. Heat looking to close it out. 6-point lead. They are undefeated on their home floor so far in the playoffs. Butler's pass deflected out of bounds by Mitchell Robinson. Clock stops with 1:44. If you're new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a game tonight between these 2 teams, playing their absolute hearts out to the final whistle. Inbound from Miami, underneath their hoop. Lowry passes, right corner, open 3, Max Strus, no good. Skipped around the rim and out, tipped up, and the rebound controlled by Randall. 1:35 left. Brunson takes up the court. Brunson swings it out on top over to Randall. Moves it out left corner perimeter into the hands to Grimes. Outside Randall. Over to Brunson. Brunson takes the 3. Brunson off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound saved by Mitchell Robinson as he gets fouled on the rebound, and this will be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Mitchell Robinson. You know what, though, for the Heat, this ain't too bad of a deal here. Mitchell Robinson, a low 60% free throw shooter, will shoot 2. This will be his first 2 free throw shot attempts tonight. Mitchell Robinson struggling severely from the line. First round against Cleveland, shot the ball 4 for 11. This series shooting just 7 for 20 right now at the free throw line. Those numbers higher than Ben Simmons, but still not known to be a free throw shooter. A lot of these straight line. This is his first one. Got it. Wow, straight line free throw. Skipped around the rim and it dropped in. Yeah, his free throws have absolutely no arc to them. 1:24 left. Second shot. That's good. Wow, leave it up to the 60% plus free throw shooter to make both of those shots. That's critical. Playoffs on the line at Game 6. Elimination matchup at stake for New York. That's huge. 1:15 left to go. Miami with the basketball. Butler. Double teamed. Gets the pass away over to Vincent. Accelerates. Bounce pass down low. Adebayo throws it down with a 2-handed jam on a 2-on-1. Bam Adebayo imposing his will tonight in this game as the Knicks burn a timeout. 1:05 left to play in the fourth. The Heat just 1 minute and 5 seconds from moving on in the Eastern Conference Finals. Once again for back-to-back years. The Heat looking for their third trip to the Eastern Conference Finals in the previous 4 playoffs. Bam Adebayo. He's left a big mark in this game, hasn't he, tonight? 23-9 by Bam with multiple slam dunks. 38-16 points in the paint. That's being a major difference factor in this game. The Knicks stuck taking a lot of deep jumpers. The Heat tearing down the rim. The roof shack getting torn apart. And this one from the Heat, it's so much with a flame, it's destroying it. .105 left to go. Third trip to the Eastern Conference Finals in a 4-year span. About to come through if the Heat's able to close it out. Able to shut the door constantly in this Knicks squad throughout the second half. Knicks down by 6. Jalen Brunson playing his heart out with 37. Nobody else really been able to step up in this game after Brunson tonight on terrible efficiency. Has been the number 2 and 3 scores. Barrett and Randall. Brunson floats it up, no good. Missed it, got knocked down. No call with the referees. And this ball gets picked up by Adebayo with 59 seconds left to go. Knicks looking for the foul. They had to give the foul themselves in the defensive side as Brunson going up. Oh, yeah, a ton of contact right there. No call with the referees. A ton of contact as he got contacted into Butler. It was a no call, and now Jalen Brunson is down. Jalen Brunson just went down. That man's played his heart out, absolutely. Ooh! Gabe Vincent with a huge right-handed elbow to the face of Jalen Brunson. Ooh! Holy smokes! Oh my goodness! Throwing the right hand. Gabe Vincent. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Gabe Vincent. Gee. Referee's looking at this one at the monitor right now. The TKO that came with 59 seconds left to go. Initial call, offensive foul by Gabe Vincent. That should be upgraded to a flagrant. Holy smokes. Throwing out the right arm. Oh. I'm interested to see if that's going to be an ejection. We're waiting to see if this will be an ejection or not, or a flagrant. It definitely should be some sort of flagrant. 59 seconds left. It'll be rolled a flagrant 1. So they roll it a flagrant 1, and Jalen Brunson will shoot 2 at the free throw line. This gives the opportunity to have the Knicks creep back in this game. If he makes both of them, puts them within 4, first one's good. That is ridiculous. Winding up with the right hand. Absolutely ridiculous. Second free throw. Good by Brunson. It's a 4-point game. Ain't over till it's over. That's costly. Gives the Knicks signs of hope. 59 seconds left to go. It ain't over till it's over. We'll have an inbound coming up here on the floor with New York. New York will get the inbound. They have a chance to pull one in 2 or 1 with a made field goal here. Inbound to Randall. Hand off Brunson. Brunson turns the corner. Dribble drive. Bounce pass down low. Open layup. It's made. Josh Hart for 2. It's only a 2-point game with 55 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining for both of these teams. 48 seconds left to go. Heat with the basketball. 92-90. Gabe Vincent, edge of the midcourt logo. Shot clock down to 12. Game clock down to 42. The Knicks right back in it because of that stupid foul committed by Gabe Vincent. Jumper, Butler missed off the rim. No good. New York comes up with a rebound. Oh my goodness. Knicks with a chance to win it or tie it. 28 seconds remaining. 17 in the shot clock. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Here we go. Brunson dribbles right to the right baseline. Brunson double team. Brunson shovels. Pass deflected. Intercepted in the key. Oh, that's a big U for the Knicks, and the Heat come up with a loose ball and a steal. Butler scoops it up with 14.4 seconds remaining. Jalen Brunson trying to thread the needle inside the key. As it got deflected, went into the hands to Butler of the steal. And Jalen Brunson had to pick up the personal foul reaching in. Butler will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Devastating for New York right there. Brunson, he was double teamed. They should have got off something else other than trying to pass into that crowded key. There were multiple bodies inside that paint, and Butler makes the first one. 14 seconds left. Jimmy Butler 9 for 10 at the free throw line. Second shot right down the middle. 24 by Butler. 4-point lead. 14 seconds left to go. Timeout on the floor by the Knicks as they are out of timeouts. Devastating possession for New York. Turnovers. Just so many guys crowded inside a key right there. That's one that you have to... I know the threes aren't connecting, but you had a chance. If it was crowded in the key that much, you had a chance just to like kick it back outside. At least you get a shot attempted in that scenario than passing it where you can't even get a shot attempted since the paint just crowded in on you. So the Knicks out of timeouts. They've got no fouls to give. They've got no challenges. Nothing left. They Heat with 1 timeout and 1 challenge remaining. 14.4 seconds left to play. Miami 14 seconds away from going back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 3rd out of 4 straight seasons. 2nd straight season it would be. Back-to-back for the Heat. If you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. We got 800 plus on the chat right now. You guys the real legends on the channel tonight. Inbound coming up for RJ Barrett. In the front court, they advance it for the Knicks. Barrett, the inbound pass. They're going to need something quick. Barrett, bounce pass, right corner, open with a 3. Quentin Grimes. Oh, it wasn't even close. Quentin Grimes rushing a 3-point shot when he was completely left wide open on the inbound. He airballed it as it went 4 feet over the rim. Not even close by Quentin Grimes. And Miami comes up with a rebound, and that sums this game. Max Strus shooting 2. 11.5 seconds left. Max Strus 5 for 6 this series at the free throw line. 3 for 4 tonight. Will shoot 2 free throws. First shot's up. First shot's through. Man, these guys just weren't with the program tonight. Quentin Grimes, 3 points, 1 for 6 shooting. Mitchell Robinson, just 2 points, isn't known to be a scorer. Second one's good. That ball wasn't even close. Brunson, right to the rim as he throws it down. Left-handed flush. Too little, too late, though. 6 seconds. Inbound over to Vincent, crosses midcourt. And he circles around as this game is over. This series is over. Miami, undefeated at home. They stand tall to the task and they win. the second 8 seed to reach the conference finals for the Miami Heat. They take out the 1, now they take out the 5 as this game has gone final and the series wraps up in 6. The Heat win 96-92 and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals for the second straight year in a row, the third time in the previous 4 years. What a game. Jalen Brunson gave it all he could get tonight. 41 points by Brunson. Not enough, though, with his teammates holding him back, just too short. In this game, with his teammates coming out way too short. Randall tonight, 3 for 14. 1 for 7 from three-point range. Choking under pressure in the big stage by Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett, inefficient. 11 points, 1 for 10 shooting. 0 for 3 from the perimeter. Those two guys combined for 68 total minutes and shot the ball 4 for 24 tonight. 26 points in 68 minutes, 4 for 24 from the floor between the number 2 and number 3 players for scoring options between Randall and Barrett. That is a big yikes right there. Nothing really else going on offensively besides Brunson. 11 by Josh Hart. He was the other player who stepped up. 50% shooting, 5 for 10 by Hart tonight in this game. Everybody else shot the ball low percentage tonight from the floor. Miami, two guys that took control of this one, playoff experience, got them through the series. Jimmy Butler, 24. Bam Adebayo imposed his will in this game. He had 23 and 9 rebounds. Thanks all for joining in, being a part on the stream tonight. What a game. Quick update for you guys, because we're not sure about the Warriors-Lakers game yet. I'm hoping to be back for Celtics-Sixers if they play at 8 o'clock on Sunday. I'm out during the afternoon on Sunday, so unfortunately, if the Celtics-Sixers play at 3:30, I'm unfortunately out covering a game for college lacrosse, that game that I got asked to cover. So unfortunately, will not be able to cover the 3:30 game if they do play at 3:30. But if Golden State wins and the Celtics-Sixers go to 8 o'clock, I hope to be back for 8 o'clock on Sunday. Thanks so much, guys, for joining in, being a part here on the stream. If you don't see me Sunday, I hope to be back on Tuesday for the Western Conference Finals Game 1 between Denver and the winner of this Lakers-Golden State series. We're going to wrap up here for this one. Thanks all for joining in tonight, closing out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out. We got Jason, Rajit, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahuno, Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Michael, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Renato, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woo Pig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, and Robin. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream tonight. As the Miami Heat go back to the Eastern Conference Finals once again, the Heat win 96-92 over the Knicks, wrap it up in 6. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night.